Well, I mean, my plan was to use the cauterizing wand on Rag for the whole time.
Greetings.
You almost made me choke on my water.
I mean, I'm sure we can come up with some more ridiculous things.
Only fireball on Rag for the mages?
Yep.
Would even the playing field for Tiny.
Oh,
I mean, we
Sasquatch. No balls. He's doing the right thing and using the chains instead of jumping in the lava.
Can't wait till phase 3 comes and I can just jump all the way down.
You can jump down now. You just jump in the lava and then jump over the ledge.
Nah, once phase 3 comes and I get my cloak, I'll be able to just jump directly onto the ramp at the bottom. With the rogue cloak that reduces fall damage.
Oh, you don't just have a cloak of levitation in your bag?
Well, no, I have a light feather in my bag. It's better.
You guys can drink the festive drink from this event right now. It's a soulful effect.
But nah, the cloak, it doesn't like give you slow fall effect, it like literally reduces the fall damage. So you don't need to like activate it or anything, it's super easy.
Oh, Tiny or Ascon, if you guys can mark the tank. My UI breaks when I try to do it.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I just need everyone who's a tank to be marked as main tank.
Rascon do better, probably.
Oh yeah, spleen 2.
Yep.
Let's see. Eno here?
Are you online?
Yeah, I got him.
Oh,
I would
there.
save in my buff.
You can mark Vindicar too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have to set up the paladin buffs too. Ugh.
Ask Redneck to do it.
No, it's all good.
I'm doing it right now. Sorry, I'm just now getting in the door.
Oh damn.
Can I get assist?
Are you gonna steal our feral druid?
Yes.
No.
Can I have assist so I can do buffs?
Okay, but we're taking it away.
Does anybody want to summons right now before I log back off to save my buff?
I won't take your druid. I just need assist so I can do the buffs.
I can't give you assist. I'm not lead. Sorry.
Who is?
Tiny.
Alright, we're going to be starting a raid in about 15.
I'm gonna drop group on
10
my
minutes
hunter
around
so it
there.
doesn't take a spot and we can see what.
See, I already got all loaded up on symbols. About 1600. Got my FR gear,
Oh, yeah.
consumables, yada
Yeah,
yada.
now we have an Umkin for our mages.
And Warlock.
I should check with sign-ups before I left the group. Trying to see
Hey guys,
who we're missing.
this raid composition is amazing. I've gone to each mage individually. I'm up to 381.
Optimal,
One.
optimal hydration.
Does anybody actually need water? I don't need this much. But it was really funny because I wanted to see how far I could go. What, Sasquatch, you want some?
Because I got nothing.
I need some water.
Give you some priest water.
Tiny Blaze, where are you at, bud?
I literally have no water.
Give me raid assist, Tiny.
Pug, did you want it on your other character?
Nah, just flex.
Oh, Okay, then I'm trading with the wrong characters, but I meant.
It is Bear Drew. It's an absolute unit for
Turbo
that
Chicken
armor.
isn't gonna need any water. Just a lot of healing.
I'm down to 100, so that's about right for the raid. I've redistributed what I went around ninjaing.
No invite. Not invited to the raid.
I left, so I can't invite.
Fuck.
Tiny's lead.
Who needs the invite?
Kev.
Okay, alright, I got you.
You guys all have assists.
Hey, Data, will you pop in the game so I can trade you these mats?
I think Vindicar has it too if he's on right now. If not, I'll log on.
I got an invite. Somebody got me.
What's that for?
Just guild donations.
Oh, he's in Iron Forge, I'll log on.
It's like fucking 5 weeks.
Yeah, I know. Is that a bad thing? Do you want me to give less?
No, I'll put 4 weeks here.
Well, I mean, when I was making my gear, like I was totally tapped, but I've done some farming since then, so it's not so bad.
Did you come to Onyxia? Yeah, you did. Okay, never mind. Alright.
Yep.
Yep, so it's 5 more weeks. Okay.
Ugh, I don't want any of them sweet rolls.
Yeah, I've come to pretty much every event since I joined.
That's so we're missing from the sign up.
Warland? He's online. Cough guy isn't here yet. He said
he would be late if he can make it at all at the bottom.
I just invited Warland, I think it's been.
Oh yeah, let me
Good
inspect Redneck. Yeah, the guy's an absolute unit. Oh, sorry. Let me inspect
What'd you say? Rascal.
No, I'm just talking to stream. Talking to this guy.
Oh, nice.
They're admiring you.
Cool, it is.
Who's
Oh,
Don
yeah.
Julio?
Yeah, we're missing Don Julio.
But yeah, our boy Redneck, or Red Boy,
Pug.
he is packed. He's even got an onslaught girdle.
It so early.
He's a total killing machine. It's like he even out threats me
Thought they
sometimes.
seriously
Especially now with Bone Reavers. Yeah. Too many gears for Black
I'm
layer
just
2.
trying to figure out why we have 39 people and Cuff Guy isn't in here yet. I guess it would be Pugs.
Because Flex is alt.
And Onion's one of them.
No, Onion's on the sign up.
No, I put
Okay.
Onion on sign up. It's because Cough Guy's not here and Turbo Chicken's here. The Turbo Turkey.
Is that the only absence we have? Cuff Guy is not here yet and no one else is missing? That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I finally got around to getting my Quilser
Yeah, looks
R2.
like everybody's here.
Right now I just have Icy Weapon on it. I mean,
Yeah, so I guess we can
Just
start
to
going
have
on
something on
trash. Gonna be skipping a bit more stuff this week, so watch yourself
But
on
once
fights
Black
like
Malaria
Garr
comes
where there's
out,
knockback.
I'm gonna put plus 15 agility on it.
Yeah, just pop
For the
out and
mitigation.
Give me a quick summon.
Who's that?
Kev.
Warlock that needs a summon.
Or
I
counter
just
pop
got here. I was helping
consumables.
the wife buy a car.
All I hear is excuses.
I'll remember that next week when you need a summon.
So what kind of car did you buy?
Need one more take on stuff.
Mitsubishi Eclipse.
That's all I got, man.
Log in, guys, if you're saving buffs. We're getting ready to pull.
I had the Onyxia buff, but like I died during the tribute run.
Anyone else need a summon while we're
Yeah, I was
outside?
trying to go with my guild to get the buffs. It's alright though, like the tribute buff
Nice,
isn't really
thank
that
you.
important for protection paladins in my
Thank you.
opinion. Unless you're going like vengeance deep, like prot red spec for vengeance or something.
Did we summon Vindigar and Ice?
I asked if people need summons. They're not in here. You can go back out.
Yep.
Kit, we'll use your shard since you just got here.
Oh, yeah, who needs a summon?
Vindicar and Ice.
My gosh, we
Can I
actually have
get 2
warlocks for
DPS
once.
outside with Kit to summon?
It's a Christmas miracle.
Thanks.
I guess before we start pulling, I'll go over my gear quickly. Judgment Crown, Medallion, Stockade, Deathbone, Vigor Steel, QS, Drillboard Disc, Deathbone, Judgment Legs, Core 4 Greaves, Snaggle Ring, Heavy Dark Iron,
Can someone drag
AV
Masher
Trinket,
in?
and Oni Trinket.
Masher. He's coming.
Alright, back.
And Ice Heals?
What's up?
Is that who needed the summon?
Ice, baby.
Oh, Ice. Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
We got too much ice.
Alright, well, welcome to the stream, Treybot.
No, I joined the Mages
Hope you
channel. I'm
enjoy.
trying to sell Power Infusion.
Good on summon.
That's a real businessman.
Right?
Trade you health stones for power infusions?
Oh yeah, Holy Frog. I also have the
I don't know. I'm a dwarf.
the breastplate chromatic flight. I use it in my FR set instead of Deathbone.
That's just your Hearthstone?
It's such a great chest plate.
Yeah,
it's like
it
it's
was
got
Zebo.
lots of stam stuff. I also use it in dungeons every now and then.
Alright, so Skull's gonna be Dita's target. X is gonna be Vindicar.
Rogues need Sal.
What kind of skips you guys think we should do? The really crazy stupid skip? The more regular okay skips?
I want to get this party started crazy stupid.
Alright.
Is there a way to see who's in the channel?
In which channel?
Page channel?
Yeah, you can go in your social and then go to... Wait, it's not social. Which one is it?
It's the speaker above it. At the top left of the chat channel, click on the speaker, and then it'll give you all the channels you're in.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah,
No worries.
yeah. The warrior
It's a
tanks in our
Legion
guild are
UI.
also absolute units.
No, we're just missing
Our
the
boy Vindicar here has transferred in a month ago. He already
You know
has
how to
both
heal
bindings.
channels.
Pretty good, so I'll start
Oh,
pulling.
no, they're all here.
Dita, our main tank,
I'll make
has the
one,
Baron binding.
after this.
And we're starting. Oh man, DPS is on fire tonight.
So are we going right here? Or...
I just want to pull those just in case. If someone misses up the jump, too bad they can.
Oh,
But yeah, I'm really liking the
FBRE,
Quills or
boys.
Arpak a lot.
Hell yeah, brother.
Like I took some measurements
Holy
last night,
fuck.
and with
Oh
Seal of
my God,
Righteousness,
look
I
at
was
that
getting like
damage.
around 50 to 55%
Too bad
Oh.
you're
uptime
releasing
on
it
it.
soon.
You got an extra. Don't rebound. Move
Once
back,
the eye
move
drops
back.
tonight.
We don't want to get the core out, move back.
This armor proc on this sword actually is an awesome proc, right?
If you see the eye, they're going for a range this time. Like this. It's good. We're going right. So you're gonna jump here. Then you're gonna scoot up on the ledge. And go into this crack here.
You
Then
said
I
that
want to-
DPS, dude.
I want to banish on square. Did I not mention dismiss pet? Sorry. Put it on stay if it started going that way.
Hey, so welcome to the stream.
Okay, we
Doing
got
pretty well,
incoming.
thank you. How about you? But yeah, I did get the binding. It's pretty dope.
Spanish.
Jump down. We're gonna kill the skull.
But yeah,
You got a
binding's
Coron
just to
coming,
start.
Vindicar, pick it up, please.
You also have the grind for the bars too.
Kill the Coron first,
That's
and
the real
then
challenge.
spawns are your priority.
Like I'm at 33 so far. Arcane crystals. So a third of the way.
Get a spawn, kill the spawn. As much as possible, try to jump off the ledge here because you don't want to kill spawn.
$15 seconds still. Oh, 10.
It's okay, don't reband it. And when that Surger comes back, we'll try to pull. Try to rotate taunt on this because it's annihilated.
Let me down rank my holy shield.
Never mind, it's going the other way. Oh, no, it's coming.
I had it like set to rank 3 for Diamond North.
What the hell is it doing?
Going on an adventure.
Stack out, stack. Giant's coming up there.
I use major mana potions for boss fights, and I save the greater mana potions for trash and stuff, so I can keep up the momentum a little bit.
This sword is where it's at, dude.
Nice.
And now we make you do Nightfall. Nightfall.
Oh my god, Ratneg's DPS is
crazy
off
hard.
the charts ever since he got that thing.
Is the armor ignored? That's good.
Yeah, it's like I put together a spreadsheet when he got
it
it.
actually procs a pretty good amount.
Stay here. Gonna
So he
pull
could
back the
see,
giants. Don't
like,
move up
just
at
how
all.
much of a damage increase it'd be for him.
Don't attack them yet. Don't hit them yet. Don't hit them yet. You're gonna lose your buff. Move them back here. If I can get a hunter to slowly make their way to the core. Don't pull it yet. Okay, I'll just pull it. We have another one coming. Move to my side if you can. Alright, then the card pick up the extra if you can. I'm not sure which combination we got, but this could be bad. Kill mine.
Oh yeah, those fears are nasty. Oh yeah, so something about last week's stream is like, apparently I forgot to enable the setting
if not, mana up.
to save the past broadcast, so
Early convenience. Can I grab a,
unfortunately the VOD of last week's raid is lost to time. So unfortunately I don't have the clip of me winning the binding. That's alright though. It's alright. Still show it off. It's like something I like to do sometimes, just
I want to mention who that
while
was.
I'm waiting
speaking
for
if they don't
my,
leave.
when I'm doing dungeon pucks and I'm just waiting for everybody else to come. If I see a warrior
we
tank,
have an extra
I'll
core
just
on the
trade them the
back there that
binding.
didn't get loot. I want to see everyone targeting it.
Just to get a laugh out of
We
them.
got 16 targeting it. I need more.
Fire Lords.
Who pulled that? Alright, back up, back up. I want to see everyone targeting that core round. The raid's almost full and I see 8 targets right now. 27, 28, I need more. 32, almost there.
Yeah, my
Hey,
guild.
it's looted. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, my guild made an add-on to count how many people are targeting a thing. Because like
What's
we
that
can't
core
skin
leather?
the core hounds without them being looted.
What was that?
I said, get that core leather.
Careful for that Surger. Annihilator. Was that your dummy, Greg?
Hell yeah, I'm getting so many fused wiring from it. I'm surprised it worked on MC Trash.
Move to the center of the bridge, Surger. Be inside the circle or you're gonna get thrown off in the... Stack up, stack up. Still see some people in the back. Sasquatch. Warland, same thing, you're out of the group.
Good, good. Usually a node.
Surger coming. It's on the other side.
Man, me and Deed are neck to neck on the thread.
Ooh.
Giant stalkers.
Careful not to roll the fire in.
I'll hand them out after we do Lucifron.
Okay, Surger coming. Stack up, stack.
It's on some trash pulls though. If I know I'm not gonna be able to get aggro, I don't bother trying. I just put on wisdom and stuff to keep on mana regen, so I can have more mana ready for subsequent pulls. Because like I don't want to be drinking 24/7. So I mean, since we have plenty of tanks, it's like an
Yep, there it is. I was gonna say, I think there's
take
one.
over some fights and other fights
I'm gonna need you on
switch
deal.
over. Feels good. Feels good.
Gonna pull the other pack in. Oh, pulling now. Hey, we taunting. Hey, we taunting. Nice. Move up, but hug rack. Someone can get that dark iron in the back. Thank you. Gonna pull that group right now, but stay back there. Let it come.
Oh, oh shoot.
Oh, sorry, Ascon, I thought you were.
It's good. Oh yeah, with respect to Garr binding though, I'm second in line so far. Dita's first in line. Because our boy Vindic already has the Garr binding. And I guess after that it'd be Enno, our other tank. It's been doing pretty good.
Gonna wait for Lucifron to come. It's the same as usual. We'll have him tank over here with Diaz just a bit off to this. I'm gonna have Spleen on Skull, Ascalon on X, Vindicar on Boss. I'm gonna really check it now.
Yeah, for bosses I like to use Holy Shield rank 3 at the start. To at least give me like a little bit more of an aggro push.
Alright, pulling. Make sure you blow your fear.
But yeah, the split thread doesn't really make my threat that strong during this fight, but it's not that much of a problem. It's just our DPS is really high right tonight. But at the very least, like if one of the tanks gets mind controlled, then usually the boss ads will go to me next.
Alright, if you're a healer, get mana up. We're just about to pull the next group of core. Gonna have some healing to do, so if you're DPS that just took a bunch of damage.
Alright, Kith is higher, so it's gonna go to Kith.
Alright, gonna pull this next back.
Nobody needs boots. Alright. Does anybody not have tranquilizing shot?
Snake Jazz needs it.
Alright, Snake Jazz.
As soon as Ascalon's bleeds are gone, we're gonna pull the next back. Mana break after that one.
Anybody need that?
Oh yeah, if you have too many blade stacks, you can
Anybody want
remove
that?
them prematurely by bubbling them out. Pretty useful. Want to keep up the momentum.
Next back coming up whenever Ascalon's mana is full. Let's go.
Now, next time around, we should try double packs or triple packs. I think that'd be more interesting.
No, the bleeds make it not worth it.
Is there a max stack?
World best Ascalon, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. That's the risk I was talking about.
Just bring a loofah. Problem solved.
Only takes one stack away.
Ascalon's buff, that's what Bubble's for.
Yeah, that too.
He's got a hearth. If you want to survive, he's got a hearth. Got to be committed to.
That would be great. Our tank on those poles is Bubble Heart.
He does what he has to, you know.
Pulling.
No, it's part of Paladin class fantasy. Paladins never die. They only bubble hearths.
True.
Isn't it heroes that never die? I thought I heard Mercy say. DPS hard on the one that got out. Good job.
Yeah, the quote comes from like
Got about 20 seconds on bleed.
yeah, the
I'll wait
quote's
till there's
inspired
5
from
seconds left and
Halo,
I'll pull the boss, so mana up if you can.
or supposedly like one of the
He's stuck in combat.
one of the things about Spartans is like Spartans never die. They only go missing in combat. MIA. which like lore-wise is like to keep up morale. Stone form. That's actually a good question. Let me look it up quickly on Wowhead. Let me look it up. Stone form grants immunity to bleed,
That's
poison,
pretty
and
good,
disease
damn.
effects. So yeah, probably it will remove the bleed stacks. Yeah, so for this fight, I just off tank, but I do try and stay behind the main tank on stacks in case like he dies or he loses aggro somehow. Oh man, our boy Redneck. He's just going at it again and again with the stacks. Bone Reaver's Edge.
Can I get a refresh on that afterward? Thank you.
But it doesn't look like the threat meters are updating properly. Probably because it's not registering from that far away. Maybe if I do it from here, it'll register better. But yeah, according to my add-ons, like, should be pretty close to Dita. Let's see, Magmadarr is down.
Do you have a qual quintessence run?
I can go ahead and douse the rune. It's
I just
doused.
wanted to see if oh, it's doused already.
I
Because
can't.
rune's gonna stay to skin probably, so I wanted to see if you could douse it.
Yeah, sorry, that was the one thing I didn't get out to get today, was my douse.
Did console take note?
Oh yeah.
He's not a Hydra homie. Remember, guys, drink plenty of water. Stay hydrated, guys.
That's when we get zero pull.
And keep your posture in check.
Alright, let's go. Give him like 3 seconds on AoE act. If you remember heading out here, we'll have a core. So be ready, it's gonna pull basically instantly. And don't go too far right like I almost just did. Hey Z-Bub, you missed a Dark Iron deposit. Gee.
I know, right?
Slacking. Alright, pulling the core on before it gets away.
Apparently the core hound stacks only stack up to 10.
Oh, because I had 12 stacks for 10,500 damage over 30 seconds. This one might not get looted for a bit, but if you can look at it now just in case. Oh sweet, it's already skinnable.
But I heard, so yeah, I remember watching in Molten Core speed runs.
Surge coming.
Like everybody
Get ready
would
to
bring
stack
like the sappers, or whatever it is, the engineering item for that, to AoE them down quickly. I'm considering going engineering, so I can use that to help me with aggro.
The loot's not working perfect in the add-on.
Nope.
They're not all popping up.
Even the other add-on had that issue. I don't think they're always marked correct.
Do you guys know there's a core hound back here? It hasn't been looted.
Yeah, everyone's waiting to skin Magmadarr.
Ah, okay.
Nobody for Night Slayer?
Oh, the giants are coming. By the way, if you're a warlock, make sure you have some shards because we're about to summon Tiny and
I got
the rest of
22 sitting on my inventory. I'm good.
Sweet. Yeah, we outranged the loot master at this. I'm gonna try to grab that core hound. Oh, that's gonna be tight. No, I'm not gonna try.
You can do it.
No, he's too close to the boss. The aggro range is huge. You can pull him when he's in front of the giant, but the boss is too risky. We do have world buffs. Turn him around in a moment.
Let me give our buddy Vindicar a free action potion.
Since we're still waiting on Rern, I'll start pulling the trash after. Oh, we all here? Alright, going to run the ready check. If you're manually up right now, just let it pending until you're...
Oh yeah, for raid bosses, I also like to put on the death bones usually to increase my defense more.
Dita's going to be tanking the boss. I'll have Vindicar on Skull, Ascalon on X.
Rogues need might refresh.
Don't forget to use your free action potion on the... especially if you're a tank. Let's go.
Yeah, free action potions though are definitely mandatory for this fight, so you don't get like a stunt from their Seal of Justice thingy. It's the same thing for any other tank, warrior tank, bear tank. You need that FAP. FAP for your life. See. Giant Stalkers, Night Slayer.
So your druid got stolen.
Yeah, pretty mediocre loot.
Is it me or is it all hunter and rogue loot?
Not you.
Still need might refresh.
Firelord incoming. Kill a spawn.
Yeah, something that Paladin powers in the best about like automatically finding your mage targets. So that's why I always like go to the other drop down list when you hover over the class icon. It's definitely one of the best add-ons for classic in my opinion for Paladin tanks. I definitely make it mandatory in my book if you really want to max out your efficiency. Like you don't have to move your mouse around as much, and you can like stay focused on the situation around you while still being able to keep your blessing spam. Not worry about like not being able to find the target.
Kill a spawn. Don't have your back to the lava, you're gonna get knocked.
Yeah, these guys are annoying. They have an AoE stun cone, so you always want them facing away from the raid, so they don't get stunned as well. These guys are just nasty to tank sometimes, unless you're using free action potions. But I wouldn't say it's worth using it for trash.
Alright, take a moment to drink up.
The only trash I would say you really do need free action potions for are the worm guards in Blackwing Lair. The tall guys with the clefs, because they do like this AoE stun stomp. And the ads also hit extremely hard since they're level 63, so you can't afford to not be stunned. Well, you can't afford to be stunned.
Second Annihilator come.
Okay, what's nice about using Wisdom in your rotation is that you can sort of use it as like a mini mana break for yourself without having to sit down in combat. You can still be attacking, doing some damage, and also getting good MP5 from the Judgment and stuff. It won't be as much as drinking, but it's still better than nothing.
Get a Koran coming, I'll pull him. Stay there, don't attack yet. Okay, just... Do the Koran if you can. Annihilator coming. Bandage the Annihilator, we got the giant.
Gorehound coming on the right.
Yep, stay here and we'll be...
Rebanish.
But definitely, you need situational awareness to avoid ass pulls too. Because there was that other core hound incoming. Would have been really devastating to the raid. Alrighty.
I'm gonna try to grab that one while it's still far away from the...
I thought they were about to run at you.
So I don't know if you guys remember, but on Garr when we killed Yaz, they have a huge knockback, and this room is all up. So we'll have to be extra careful when tanking. Oh, I mean when blowing them up.
Oh yeah, this fight's definitely a little bit nasty because of the fire damage and all that stuff. And the defense. It's like, let me see how much defense I'm at.
If
Alright,
one
should
of
be good.
those core rounds is your loot, please loot.
Like 425 defense get you defense cap against level 60s. Now I'm 422, so I am pretty ideally well equipped. So you want to have your fire protection aura on.
Assignments. Oh yeah, Rattlegore, take diamond. Spleen, you'll just have try.
See, I am on.
So Vindicar, I'll call out with
Prot
targets
and
for you to get
Star.
after Skull. But bring Skull immediately to the kill spot, and people give him a half second to get aggro. Alright, let's do it. Oh, yeah.
And I usually pop a Greater Stone Shield potion here as a start.
Needs more, only got half the raid on. Ah, there we go, thanks.
See, all my buffs are good.
Alright, everyone's ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just at my town, be careful.
Alright, spleen, start pulling out triangle, kill triangle after skull.
Start popping my greater stone shield potion.
Just
Just
get
to
X
stay
next,
safe.
Vindicar, taunt X and pull it out.
But what's nice about blessing spam too is that if the banishes expire, they'll go for me next. They'll have healers. Or like any DPS class that does global threat.
Alright, spleen, pick
So it really
up,
eliminates the
star
entry
and pull it out.
factor for raids.
Let's leave skull unbanished. Or not skull, square. Pick up square, kill square. Next we grab moon, then you'll start moving moon out.
Yeah, we got a priest move
Alright,
system
no more
going for the
banishes,
fight.
just take whichever one's next.
Okay, both of the ats are on me. Once their banish expires, 3, 2, 1. Here they come.
Jump. Burn boss.
Smooth fight, smooth fight. Can't believe we downed this guy with only 28 people at like a month or two ago. It's pretty tough.
I'm so happy no one got blown to the ad. Good job.
Ooh, that's actually good loot, kinda.
Ooh. Drillboard disc or stone
Alright.
hammer. Very nice.
Alright, so who gets the binding this week?
You do good.
I was thinking Turbo Turkey.
It'd be good for dungeons, but I'm gonna let the Holy Paladins take it. Like, I already have my Quell Sarar. I mean, it would be good for like actually I don't think it'd be good for dungeons because I really rely on mana regeneration from Wisdom for dungeons. I'm holding my heart out though for Lorekeeper from Blackwing Lair. Now that'll definitely be
I got a surgery.
extremely helpful for Solgar up.
That's Paul. Threats.
Oh, sorry, I was
Pulling.
Do you wanna...
I'll put in my fire resist gear. Get to 12. Where did I forget? Yeah, belt, gloves, shoulders. Alright, there we go. All set. We use an EPGP loot system. Yeah, my guild did consider like me tanking all the ads sometimes, but I guess like I don't know. I'll suggest it to them again next week. I feel like now we can definitely do it. We held off on doing that before since we had fewer people. But I feel like now that we had the firepower,
fire resist on us.
we can afford to do it. Yep, ready to go.
Okay. You got X, I got Skull. Do we have 2 Warlocks on those marks? Seashell gear up, get up, perfect.
Okay, gotta get rid of that debuff. Or south. Do we not need that at all?
$5 on vanish.
Yeah, Grey Knight's machine.
We vanish purple, but not. It stunned me, I'll need Ascon.
I'm currently engineering. I'm currently enchanting an alchemy, but it's like I'm really leaning towards dropping enchanting soon. So for like what you said for sappers, for dynamite and stuff,
Really nice.
I think it will really help me with the whelps and stuff in Blackwing Lair.
Who zoomed in first tonight? I did.
But definitely, there's like consecration isn't good enough for snap AOE thread. It's like a slow burn, you know. I wish we had something like the Holy Nova for like
it
quick
was a good
burst
seed if we get another left
thread.
Hey man, we got good loot tonight. Alright, it was already a good seed.
Yeah, complaints on drops can be sent to Drew.
Alright, next group coming. Rebanish diamond, but not burn.
Stun.
Ascon's got this one. Don't rebanish it. Oh, that's my bad, Nelly. Sorry, I got you standing in the.
Yeah, since I don't have much defense armor on now, only like fire resist gear. This guy's hit me a little bit harder. We have 9 healers tonight though, so not that much of a biggie. I also usually put on my Lawbringer
I
helm.
need to embrace the prophecy.
I'm too lazy to like farm the enchant for it. I do have a Sunblaze coif with the enchant before I won the helmet. At the very least, the Lawbringer has lots of intellect and stamina. Plus, I don't need to be like all that high on fire resist, anyways.
You know, there's the
266 is
flares
comfy.
right now. That's where the living bomb will be running. And if you don't know what a living bomb is, please say something in raid.
That's it.
I'll call bomb. You got melee and out. Yeah.
Don't rebanish purple if it breaks.
Yeah, it's like I remember hearing that like a killing Garr doesn't enrage the ads or
Get your
something like that. It's more like there's a timer, right? That enrages the ads instead.
Not sure if you caught that there. Or like... The flare is where you go with the bomb. So over here by the corner, and you try to bring it up if you can.
Femwits, in my opinion, if you're going to be
So you
tanking
don't
all the
get knocked up
Garrats,
in
you want
the
to
ceiling.
minimize the entropy.
Just up on this wall.
And by entropy, I mean like crit chance. So in
Yeah,
my
you
opinion,
run where Dita is right now.
I think
where
it's
Star is.
definitely helpful to like go high on
This
defense.
is where you bring the living bomb.
Like maybe like the defense cap to limited crushing
on the next pass.
crit
Where you're
chance of
checking
60 level 60
Mages
adds
rebuff
is
AI. I think the first buff
425
round we did
defense.
or might have expired.
After that, you don't need any
we
more
also
defense.
got the dispelled by Garr.
Oh yeah, that's it. So
But you also don't.
make sure
But
we
you also
do
need to like focus on fire resist too, because they're fire attacks. But at least the fire attacks can't crit you, but the melee hits can. So I guess defense really
I
helps.
just want to note that
when you're dealing with a
Turbo
bunch of
Turkey
ads.
scares me for this fight.
Yeah, I've got them on both monitors. Just call out the name and I'll run.
Oh yeah, but definitely I recommend Greater Stone Shield Potion for tanking lots of ads. It increases like your damage reduction by around 4 to 7% depending on your current armor level. I mean, it's like diminishing returns too if you already have Lay on Hands, Stone Form, Inspiration, and other armor multipliers. Since the way armor works is applies the multipliers first, then the adders. Like so, it's like your base armor times the multipliers, then it adds anything that's additional, like greater armor from the potion, greater armor enchants, and agility armor as well. That always comes after the multipliers. But for stats, it's the other way around. The adders are applied first as stats, and then the multipliers applied. Which I sort of like figured out when I was working on my Paladin tankiness calculator spreadsheet.
Zubo, can you put the flare back down? Thank you.
Bus incoming.
Huh. I wonder if there's
Don't
going to be
forget
another
I'm in
binding.
my fire resist gear, so give me a moment.
Give him a sec.
It's going to be fun if another binding drops.
Run away, little girl.
Yeah.
Run away.
Grey 9 bomb.
No, I thought I had the bomb on me since I had Mark on me. Oops, accidentally got too much threat there.
Right now, so.
Bonnie bomb.
Yeah, our MT can't build that much threat with their fire resist build. So sometimes I occasionally steal aggro from him if I'm blessing spamming.
Wilhelm bomb.
It's not intentional though. Just try to stay high enough so that I'm behind him on the threat table in case he dies or something. At this point though, it's not really likely.
Again? Are you serious?
It's still good practice though.
Yeah.
My parses.
What are the odds?
I'm not gonna move him, just burn him.
Nope, no binding, but eh.
Oh, I'm surprised it's not there.
That looks good. I'm pulling this next. We need a banish on it, so if there's a warlock, thanks, kid.
Alright, last call for Arcanist Man. Snarian.
I don't know why I activated my Holy Shield on these guys. Doesn't even work for them. This is Force of Habit. Force of Habit.
5 seconds.
Out of the fire.
I gotta put on my actual tank gear for this.
Alright, let's have odd groups where Tontus is right now. I am odd groups on circle.
Shazzrah doesn't hit really hard, it's just about positioning.
Every odd group over here.
For Arcane Intellect.
We do the triangle
groups over
strategy on this guy. See.
What did you say?
Oh, you said you missed group 4 for Arcane Intellect.
I wasn't in the channel when you gave out the assignments.
Molten
It's
gave them out
done.
a few
I
times.
got it.
Alright, we're gonna have any of the mages put detect magic on him, and then Sauce, you're gonna be on disp. Everyone knows how this works. If you get blinked at, run to the other group that they blinked at you from. Your tank will pick it up. Alright, do we have a tank in the left group? Let's have Spleen on circle.
Ursa, I definitely agree on the designated dispeller because those flame
Seems
dots
to be more people
will
on
really
the other
eat into
side.
your HP if you're not controlled.
Yeah, I think we're close enough to even them. I'm not gonna worry about it.
It's like usually when I'm taking lots of ads, I find myself just tanking those or like dispelling those things myself, which is definitely not ideal since I should be focusing my mana on threat generation. But yeah, so like I'll definitely keep that in mind for next time. But yeah, like I like this fight because it's like I got good snap threat with like blessing spam after he teleports. Doesn't matter if he teleports to me or not. Just need to make sure to have like my thing up, Seal of Righteousness. Nope. Right, move back a bit on triangle group.
I think you're taking hits, Copilot. Oh yeah, you're taking hits.
Alright, you have to teleport to my group next. Come on, let's go, let's go. Give me the money shot.
Melee running the kill.
Oh fuck. I was so close.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was
Not sure what happened on that last word, was a bit sloppy.
Yeah, you just teleport like halfway and blast everybody.
Let's see. I think I lost the Moldar's Moxie deep buff.
Let's call for Arcane.
During Garr. That's one of my favorite debuffs. So sad I lost it. I'm just glad the black one layer. There's nothing that removes your buffs. Actually, I think the spell guards may. Not too sure exactly. Don't remember.
Sugar.
Oh yeah, gotta put on fire resist again.
Right, Fire Lord incoming. Kill the spot. Gonna grab the core.
Ah, it's all good, Holy Frog. It's all good. Alright, let me check it out. Yeah, it looks pretty solid. Yeah, I like it. Looks pretty similar to what I use, other than the trinket.
God damn it! It breathed on me on literally the last second of eating for my food buff.
Sorry.
See, I see you have the enchanted throwing breastplate.
Food buff for
If I
trash?
started
What's
eating,
going on?
like literally half a second earlier, I would have got.
Yeah, my first attack missed, and then someone hit it with a curse, I think. Get your fire resist on if you're tanking a fire element. I'm gonna pull him back. Incoming. Gonna move the reroute of the fire, get ready. Move him up a bit more, still in the fire. Good job.
Alright, let me see. But yeah, like I see you're also going like high defense in your build, Holy Frog. And the Judgment Leg place I assume you're using for like stamina and or the fire resist, right?
Alright, my taunt's gone. Following when Ascalon's got mana. And clicks up salve.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
No problem.
Alright, Bandage expires in 10 seconds on that guy.
So you're less trash get from VOEs.
Such as RNG.
I got good luck, I'm telling y'all.
Firelord coming up.
Oh, did we douse the Shazzrah rune?
Oh god, I think we forgot.
Let's call for Lawbringer.
Can I get the hunter with a douse to go back and Yanto go kill the spawn?
I've already used mine, sorry.
I see spawning heading back. I'll assume he'll get.
I cannot wait for the Eternal Quintessences. Don't have to worry about running back to
I'm
Shara
gonna
anymore.
pull this one way.
I don't know about y'all.
So don't hit them until they're by because we'll get that core hounded. Don't move across unless you're supposed to be across, but you're still a bit too far.
Oh my god.
Did you fall?
Almost. Almost. I was at the ledge. Alright, that was a good up on my end.
Some Pages in the chat.
That was
Move
embarrassing.
even further back if you can.
Oh man, that was embarrassing.
Don't rebanish square.
It's like it could have either gone another
Can
way.
you move it back a bit more?
One, I
Ascalon?
jump off into the lava and I die. Or two, well, the option 2 happened. I made it, but then I got cooked alive because I was out of line of sight.
Sorry, I got a bunch of kills stunned, but
Ugh. Oh well. Fine, let me see the combat log.
I was close, Masher.
Oh, I got hit by the fire blossom. That's what cooked me.
If you've got
Watch
a
your
pet
pets.
out
Yeah.
on the right, if you've got a douse, race for the room. Go, go. First one gets it.
I hope I get the Essence of the Fire Lord soon. It'd be really great for AoE farming.
I just want to save mine for next week so I don't have to go back to Shazzrah.
I think I rebuff.
Couple more weeks. Eternal Quintessence.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait.
See, where's our mage guy?
Got a Koran coming down.
Yeah,
Don't move
remember
past
to
speed out or you'll pull.
stockpile elemental fires
And I'll
for
pull it
fire
when it
protection
gets,
potions for veil
into
straws,
body aggro.
for Lackwin Lair. Yeah, everyone's probably going to need that for
You need
progression.
Revered for it, right? Not exalted.
Yeah, revere.
Yeah, that's right.
It's funny how everything goes quiet when we're stuck.
Yeah.
I need to set up key bindings for marking eventually. I'm just too lazy to do it right now.
We'll pull it after the surgery goes by. And we'll stepped off.
Loot the dog, please. Thank you.
Alright, pulling. Let them come way back. Don't revanish square. It's gonna stun me right away, so if it does, don't get out of the fire. Still see some people taking fire damage.
We got stunned in it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, snap.
I'm gonna give it a moment because the surgery is synced up with the core hound. Actually, surgery coming. Alright, sorry, now you get a moment to rest.
Is Turbo doing okay?
He's standing alone.
The cheese.
Stand out on Boomkin.
Yeah, staying closer to those mages.
I've been attaching him to run.
I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for the next fight. Oh yeah, also for Sulfuron Harbinger, I used the Greater Stone Steel Potion on that boss too during his enrage phase, since he hits pretty hard during that. I've died a few times already.
Kill spot.
But yeah, it's like I'd like to be able to like AoE tank these guys too. Like I probably wouldn't be able to keep up on threat with like split spam, since like the melee would also be DPSing them. Can I get shadow protection on Ascalon, please? Thank you. Oh, I forgot I had the GIF Skull Shadow Resist too. Should bring that along next time. That will definitely be helpful for Blackwing Lair for Shadow Flame.
We don't have Caesarea.
Fuck. Okay.
Wilhelm and Mash.
Yep. All right. So Wilhelm, you're taking the first one on Diamond.
Okay.
Someone said Orthanc is AFK.
He's been AFK for a while.
All right, Diata, you have the second one on your mob.
Okay.
Neil, you're gonna have to shield bash for the first interrupt on square.
Sorry about that. I had to go from aggro.
No worries.
Let's do this.
Go. DBM pull 5.
3,
Highlighted was a 3.
2, 1.
First interrupt.
Sorry, I stole that one.
Yeah, Masher's down.
Alright, just burn him.
Yeah, try and wait for the ass to die before I start my Blacking spam. I think we'll pop him out. Mana potion around this time.
Gotta keep interrupting, guys. Mage's counterspell and AUC going off.
Man, he does not like the range DPS tonight at all.
Adding the meters rather than the heal.
Exactly.
Alright, that's almost dead. That's when I start my spam. Here we go. Okay. Pop my stone shield. So I don't get my ass kicked as much. Oh god, yeah, I think
Taunting.
might die. No!
Sorry, I panicked a bit.
Ha! Still aggro back from him. Don't need no taunt. Don't need no man. I'm a strong, independent paladin. We don't need no man. No warrior. There we go.
Fuck yeah, Shadow
Aw,
Strike.
man. Come on.
Strike.
This is like my guild's 5th or 6th, I think. It's awful.
Hey, race for the rune dells. Go.
Man, it'd be awesome if I could equip those
Dark
shoulders.
Iron in the corner too, Data.
Cauldrons of Might.
Zero's got it.
No, I got that one.
I really wish it's like you could make the might set could be
I'm
like
the Dark
interchangeable between paladins and warriors. Because paladins would definitely benefit from the block on the chest.
Offset, maybe?
Because then we can get closer and closer to becoming partially uncrushable
Wait for us,
for raid
I
bosses.
think a lot of people have rough pickers.
Charlotte. We've gotten a lot of them.
Shadow Strike, does anyone need that?
Oh man, I went to the guild bank too for DE.
Oh, you're getting the dog.
Stay down,
Oh,
stay
man.
down.
Oh well.
Alrighty.
Surge coming. Good bad. Oof, what rank was that though?
Rank 3, I think.
There is no third rank for Banish. 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, I've never actually like gone in depth with
This
Warlocks.
must be like a rank 20 banish.
So I'm talking on my butt when it comes to banishes. Don't trust me on that.
Oh, we're gonna bring Annihilator.
I think Corey only has rank 20.
There we go. Back to Judgment Crown.
I don't think anybody ever wants Shadow Strike. Why is it even in the game?
It's the best weapon they can get for hunters, man.
I'm gonna use it on Rag. Stand next to.
Oh, if you're new to the stream, I'd appreciate if you could follow. That'd be awesome. You get absolutely nothing out of it, but thank you from the deepest core of my heart.
Move back up a bit.
Hey, Famwits, thank you very much for the follow. So I'm gonna fucking body pull this mofo. Yeah, it's like, since I've played like Prot Paladin on private server 2 for a few years, it's like I've gotten really good at body pulls too. Just getting that distance just right between not chain pulling, especially for dungeons.
Kill the spot.
I wonder who won the Aura Stone Hammer. I'm actually interested to see. What's in my buddy Pugs? So it must have been our new Paladin friend, a Raylord. There's actually a funny story behind him, a Raylord. Apparently he quit his last guild because his guild wanted to keep him Retribution spec, not holy, but he wanted to heal. So he quit his guild and joined us on the condition that we let him go holy and heal.
I'm gonna.
Which is really quite the contrary.
Lean on square. Vindicar on X.
I mean, he's pretty good at healing
and I'll
though.
grab Golemagg.
Alright, let's do this.
So I'm not complaining.
Do notice that we didn't clear that group over there this time, so you really have to be close to the wall when you pull them back to where.
In the corner.
Wait, who's on square?
Spleen.
Okay.
Go ret DPS. Ask her, let's see it.
Heck yeah. Should have brought my Shadow Strike.
Yeah.
Hey, we got that group.
Alright, I'll try and grab him.
DPS shifts, banishes on the stone guys.
Alright, we got the
Kill
flame guard.
That's a fireworker you have to kill first.
Is there a firewalker with the other tanks?
Yes.
Ask it, pick up anything you can. Spleen's down. Turbo, can you battle res him possibly? Someone's got to pick up Skull.
Okay, I got the Firewalker.
Okay, pull him out with the core rager so he's out of range of the boss.
Alright.
It's back on Ascalon.
Let's get Fort on Spleen. Thank you. Alright. Just keep Lava Reaver banished, kill boss.
Right, that was a very good salvage.
Thank you.
Because that's one of the great things about Paladin tanks too, is like, You don't
really
need to
getting an
taunt
achievement?
within
Was
line
that
of
like
sight.
hard mode, Golemagg, or?
Yeah.
What a piece of
Glory
cake!
of the Molten Raider.
Hard mode is when you jump down on him from behind.
I drank
We didn't even lose
Stone
anyone.
Potion.
My gosh, that was wonderful.
I'm starting to get a lot of magma splash stacks. My armor's getting.
Hey, banish it.
Is he tauntable?
Yeah,
Dakar good, take him.
he's on.
How bad is it?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Usually it doesn't stack that high. Surprise. It's about to fall off. We might be low. It fell off. I should be easier to heal now.
Hey, Heals did an awesome job keeping me up with all that spiky DPS coming in, especially from the Flame Guard. If it was any other night, I don't know if I would have survived.
Good save.
Yeah. Hey, Rage Blade.
Whoa. That's our, like our 8th or 9th
Oh,
Rage
no.
Blade.
Exactly.
Rage Blade, Electric Boogaloo, times 8. Maximum acceleration begin.
Kill the Reaver. Spleen has it. Ah, fuck. Heal Spleen.
That was pretty non-disastrous situations. I mean.
Yeah, our only death was me after we killed the boss.
But that was a very, very clutch save on
And
everyone.
Spleen, but that's fine.
Heals did awesome. Tanks did awesome. The combat rest was on point too, since our boy Spleen died.
Only like 1 or 2 people wanted that Mage Blade, huh?
Yeah.
Good than any of them.
It's like Warling's the highest.
I would have figured Paladin would have needed on the Rage Blade, since it's such a great weapon for Holy Paladins because of the crit.
Oh, yep. Alright, ice. Okay. Looks like ice is the highest. So it goes to ice. Congrats.
Congrats, Ice.
Did we get the douse down there?
He's still down there. We can get it right.
I can run back if you still need it.
Yeah, so we're missing a douse at least.
Maybe Garr?
I think someone got it.
I know the first one was done.
We do Harbinger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the Golemagg one.
Last call.
Shazzrah then.
I think I saw Spawnly go for Shazzrah. Kill Spawn.
Tiny is the Golemagg one douse.
Yeah, it's Golemagg's.
Yeah.
The ruins of
There we go.
There we go.
Destroyed. Hunt down the infidels.
Just core hounds recovering it.
Oh, you can always just right click on the douse and then left click. And that should do it.
I think the problem was that we couldn't see it because.
No, you don't need to see it. You can just right click it if you're
I
within
mean, we
range of it.
didn't know if it was doused because it was covered in corpses.
Yes, that's what I meant. Thank you, bud.
Yeah, my boy Rena got a good catch. I forgot to reactivate my aura after I died earlier. So Didos on Ascalon. I am on X.
Alright, let's get sheeps out fast and it shouldn't be too hard. Spleen, I'll be calling out targets for you.
Shadow protection on tanks.
Yeah, give me a sec.
If you use a potion at the start of the raid, now's the time to elixir. I mean, mine fell off a little bit ago.
Or if you've died.
Yeah, mine fell off 18 minutes ago.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you're
Nobody
gonna go
died.
rank 3
No
at
one
the
important,
start.
at least.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe you waited for the first boss to pop here?
Actually, I'm gonna go Judgment for the fire resist. Because of their blast waves, they actually hit pretty nasty.
Just missing Dark Trails.
Oh
Remember
man,
to give Spleen some time to get aggro and kill targets.
my big gulp's empty.
Alright, everyone's ready?
And get the sheeps out fast. And remember, no multi-shot, whirlwind, or any bullshit like that.
2.
Reckless mortals. None may challenge the sons of the living flame.
Alright, after Skull, we're gonna kill
Diamonds
Triangle.
up.
Diamonds up. Can we get a resheep on Diamond? Let's kill Triangle. Watch Magic Reflect.
Gonna start doing some blessing spam to pad and some threat on the other ads. In case the tanks
We're gonna
die.
kill Moon next.
Shouldn't happen though. I'm not worried. Just in case.
Alright, circle. And then finally Diamond. It's on Ascalon.
It's nice having a lot of healers.
Yeah. We're gonna kill X after this.
I'm gonna start my spam.
Star next.
Yeah, pretty smooth kill.
That was
As
quick.
usual.
Watch Shadow Reflect. Good job.
Tonsis.
What's up?
Yeah, can you update your macro for the sheeps? We don't have 59 anymore, and that's why that sheep wasn't.
Oh shit, my bad.
If you put me in there, I'll take it going.
Okay, thanks.
You will soon regret
That explains a lot,
the
actually.
of your quest. I go now to summon the Lord whose house this is. Should you seek an audience, surely be forfeit. Nevertheless, seek out his lair if you dare.
That's pretty awful loot.
Anybody want Fire Guard? It's only Druid stuff, right?
Both of them have, or actually Walks isn't even here, but Spleen has it.
Walks has been gone for a while.
Ooh, wrist guards. I might actually need on those wrist guards for the agility.
Alright, Gilbane.
It's a pretty huge agility increase. It's basically like a 1% dodge with Blessing of Kings. Don't know if I should need on it or not.
Wrist guards?
I mean, it's more for hunters for sure. I guess after the hunters get it, I'll start needing on it. It's good for Fury Prot warriors as well. Or well, warriors in general for that hit.
Oh, AR. AR on the wrists?
Don't really want to upset the hunters.
Sorry, I'm using a calculator here.
Switch your
And really goes the snake grabs.
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah, definitely agree, Holy Frog. Yes, like I think the raid would definitely benefit more from warriors, tanks in general, getting that item than hunters. I mean, you don't want to tell it straight to the hunter's face, you know, it's still a pretty nice upgrade for them. I mean, now that all the hunters apparently have it, it's like not really an issue. I hope I get it next time. But at the same time, though, I don't want to be like needing on everything, since like we're using an EPGP system, and I want to try and keep my priority high for Blackwing Lair, so that I can need on like stuff like Stylene and stuff like that, really competitive items. It's like right now I'm like pretty high up on the priority compared to the other tanks.
You get a bubble, and you get a bubble, and you get a bubble.
At the very least, though, once Blackwing Lair comes, the warriors are all going to be needing on the Wrath items. But for me, it's limited item pools like leggings of the Lost Crusader, Helm of Endless Rage, Stylenes, Drake Talon Pauldrons. So at least I don't have to burn up as much GP, or at least I don't have to like hurt my priority that much compared to them. We'll see, though. We'll see. I think it's a very fair system once it actually gets rolling and it's fully implemented.
Should give him a bubble.
It's like it sort of like regulates itself because it's like a ratio of like effort points over gear points.
Alright guys, come stack on the diamond and get all your buffs, and then
second time in the week.
Get to the position.
Get a summon rolling on Tiny.
Yeah, I'm getting
Already
that.
on
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a
you
submerge.
not fall in the lava again, bro. Same place?
Yep, same place like last week, man. Embarrassing.
We're gonna have to put a fence up there or something.
Baby gate.
I might just jump over it, man. You don't know.
You might as well just go that way every time now.
Hey, last week on Ragnaros, I think we did pretty good, even though we were undermanned. Because like we had some merch phase, but I started blessing spamming at the start of it, so all the ads went to me, which really helped like control them and get them all AoE down pretty consistently. I remember like without a Paladin tank, this submerged phase can be pretty entropic, really chaotic.
Is everybody here coming? Is everybody here coming to Onyxia as well?
Oh yeah.
For Ragnaros, I don't really main tank him. It's like if the other tanks are off or something, or they're far away, I can at least grab him and survive, take a hit.
Assume the positions, man.
We're gonna have the flexible read if you like the other.
Plus, I can also off heal our tanks.
Yeah, warriors missing self.
Since I'm nearby, I'm mostly just here to get them fire aura, and if they're submerged, to grab them.
And Garr, you get your fire resist gear on?
I mean, definitely EPGP has some stigma in the sense that people think it's overcomplicated. And yeah, at face value, it does sound complicated, but once you have it implemented, it really like a really good job of regulating itself. Unlike in DKP, where like you can have veteran players really just hog and store up their DKP for like big items like
Yeah, we've got
Nev's
too many
Tier,
people in the tank area.
Drake Fang Talisman, whatever.
Or just spread out around the rim and try not to be next to MB, or be directly on top of one other person.
It definitely does. You also need to be careful for like staying close to the
People are gonna have to double up.
melee DPS group.
So if you can't find a spot, just find someone you don't like and stand on them.
Yeah, there's still too many people close.
Alright, which people are we?
More people need to double up.
Driz, you can spread out from that a bit.
Oh yeah, the Deadly Boss Mods add-on also has the
So we've got a few pairs already.
the range check feature. You just type in slash range 20.
I see a pair of 2 healers I'd like to split
or whatever
out. Good
arbitrary
Ram and Ice Baby switch
range you
places.
want, and it'll let you know
So
if like, there's
Ice
any
Baby
players
gonna go stack on Feels Good, and Ram's
close
gonna
to
go
you.
stack on Shelly.
Within that range. It's pretty useful, especially for this fight, because if I get hit with the mana user attack, which does an AoE knockback to everyone around me,
I put a star on Feel Good for you, Ice.
it can devastate the melee DPS pretty badly.
Think then you're gonna be too close to that.
Alright, I'm gonna start the dialogue.
I get stuck on Onion using my spot.
Hey. Yeah, we have a full raid, so we're gonna have to share our space a bit.
Yep.
Oh yeah, remind me to download the VOD this time around. Clip of me winning the bindings is forever lost to history. That's okay. Still room for the Garr binding someday. Let's hope the eye drops for our boy Redneck Rebel. He's been waiting on it for so long.
Bow before him, mortals.
It's pretty weird though. It's like we got Bone Reaver's Edge before the eye, but technically though they have the same drop rate, 5.26%.
You have awakened me to. What is the meaning of this intrusion?
But Bone Reaver's Edge definitely does seem to have like more DPS potential compared to Eye of Sulfuron for PvE, especially when you have Sunders to back it up a lot more.
You allowed this incest to run rampant through the hallowed core. Now you lead them to my very lair? You have failed me, Executus.
Go, battle chicken.
No!
3 seconds.
Majordomo!
5,
Alright, no.
4,
F in chat for our boy Executus.
1.
Hold this sec. Hold him.
I didn't mean to aggro there. No, I didn't even start spamming. Guess I just landed the first hit. Melee group, careful. You're in range.
To the left, maybe to the left.
Alright, y'all are good now.
4,
3 seconds, back up, back up, back up.
2, 1.
Wow.
Did you resist?
Yeah, I did. He still drops aggro though, so gotta go easy every time.
Yeah. Looking at you again. 5 seconds.
4,
4, melee out.
2, 1.
Resistance.
Okay, back in.
But yeah, it's like the threat tracking on this boss is pretty weird.
I'm really very starved. Oh, it's because I lost. Resisted my thought.
Not too sure exactly why.
4, 3.
How the threat works exactly on this boss. I know a knockback
Yeah,
cuts some of your threat out.
We have plenty of time though, so
Resisted.
melee back in. Very good pace.
I wish the threat meters were a bit more accurate though in tracking that threat.
Die, insect.
4,
Melee out, we'll go back
2,
in. Finish.
1.
By fire be purged. Taste the flames of Sulfuron.
Understand that all so far.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Hammer time.
Hey!
The
Oh, it
turkey
dropped.
lived.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's just the
Going
Fire
to
Lord.
lava after the fight.
Oh no.
Yeah, I blinked into
Ooh, the
lava.
essence. Nice. All right.
Let's summon heal Moldy, stuck in an ice block in the lava.
All right. I'm definitely needing on the Pure Flame. It's gonna be awesome
That's gonna
for
Well,
stockades,
Here
debt
by 7
mines,
minutes.
AOE farming in general. Heck yeah.
Yeah, that was a very quick run. Good job, guys. Just about an hour and a half.
Did we beat our old record on Rag?
Yep.
Yeah,
About 15 seconds.
yeah.
Well, it's more like 2 seconds that I'm seeing right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Femwitch. They did sort of fix the. I mean, the new version of the Threat Lib Classic 2. They did include like blessing threat, but I think it's more of an issue with like the combat log detecting like the range at which like some people receive the buff.
Let's make our way to on.
I definitely think it's a distance issue. Like maybe it stops checking after to like
Right.
20, 30, or 40 yards. Even though like this threat does continue beyond that. I don't know. Maybe they figured something out that I don't know yet. But I definitely do like try and
Going to Eno.
do kings on warriors
That's
instead of mages. Because I feel like distance may have something to do with it.
Or, any of the other cities you passed. Preferably an Iron Forge though, so you don't forget.
I also need to stick around to get the essence to Fire Lord. I believe I am on the quest. Let me double check. Yeah, I am on the quest.
Alright, next two on the list are Warlin and Kid.
Gross.
Congrats.
Whose Essence of the Fire Lord was this?
Probably Wilhelm.
Oh, did we roll on it?
I think it's Ascalon.
Oh, doesn't matter. You guys will... If you guys manage to get it right binding before that, that'd be great.
Oh, it was Ascalon's, right?
I mean, if anyone wants to knee on it, I'll compete.
Yeah, you're the only.
We can't even get it.
Yeah, you're the only one. Thorns, no trinket.
It's not, I don't know, I don't feel like it's that useful for raids, but it's definitely great for dungeons. Thanks. Nice. All right, well, let's see how much my priority shifted. Oh yeah, we're doing Onyxia after this as well.
Are we gonna make it, Data?
Oh, we've got plenty of time, man. We can hop on that last window if we want.
I definitely
I can
enjoy
just
doing
chill
Onyxia
here
a lot.
Jump on that.
Or while everybody's going
Oh, I
to...
can actually.
While everybody's going to Onyxia. For Molten Core, for when BWL comes out.
Did you miss the boat?
Yeah, you didn't hear what I said. I said, oh, I can even jump on the window. So what I didn't realize is there was a pole on the way, so I jumped
Oh yeah,
into the
thanks,
pole.
Holy Frog. No, it's yeah, my guilds. I really enjoy playing with our guild.
want to
It's
do
like
Molten Core
we're not the
Saturday
fastest,
afternoon before
we're not the best skilled,
PWL.
but we all definitely like
Number 15.
have a great time. I think. And really push through together.
Out for Sunday.
PWL progression.
Until we're out
And
of
I'm definitely hyped
progression
up
and we have
for
everything
Black
on
Moon
time,
and I'm sure we'll do awesome.
After that, it's going to be one night will be MC and one night will be BW.
I know lots of players who like in min-maxing guilds like that go for 30-minute clears, sub 1 hour clears, that they burn out pretty fast. Since it's all like farming and stuff like that, you need engineering, turn consumables, flasks. But we're just here to have fun primarily, you know? I mean, that's the point of the game. Oh, anyways, though, I do really enjoy tanking Onyxia because I feel like it's a great way to like great challenge threat-wise for phase 1 and also phase 2 and phase 3 where you try and catch her. Where you have to sort of like time the fireballs, and also time when you start your spam and get control it.
Or Sunday afternoon.
Just depends on the time.
But
Same, I'm not home sometimes on
But
Sunday
I
afternoon.
cannot wait to go Stockade after this and try this Essence with the Pure Flame out. I'll probably have to go to Ungoro and get some more Crystal Spire. Not consumable that
I
increases
think at the end of the day, though, we all signed up for
the
Sunday and
the
Saturday
buff that
evening,
gives
so
you
it's gonna be
a
hard
small
to find a
thorns
time that
effect,
goes with everyone.
like 13 damage I think on hit per hit.
Use their stuff and just roll for a few weeks.
Now at that point it's like you have like a whole bunch of
Here, I'll do it that way.
you have a whole bunch of like reflection damage.
I hope you're writing this down, Tiny.
Wait, what is this for?
I could have Dita copy it out to I could have Dita copy it out into text and paste it off to chat Discord.
Traded for 500 EP
What was the voting for?
for the night that we do MC during BWL progression. 1 is for Saturday afternoon, 2 is Sunday afternoon, 3 is Monday night.
For Molten Core.
I definitely want to save it for the weekends.
1, 2, or 3, and some are 1 or 3.
I don't really want to do Monday nights since it's a school night for me, and I need to like make room for homework and stuff. Sort of like when I stick to like mostly playing on the weekends, not so much the weekdays. I mean, right now I have plenty of time. Since like last week was syllabus week, but definitely though the workload's gonna like ramp up really high for me.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna turn off the timer. But
It's
I'm
like
gonna
three
leave
out of four of my classes have like a design projects involved, and I know those are always notorious for like being time consuming. Not necessarily hard, but definitely time consuming. Definitely like going to have to like stay up till midnight with like other peers and stuff. Looking forward to it though. I definitely enjoy doing group projects with people. It's not that different from doing raids or pugs with in-game, you know? In my opinion. It's like the teamwork aspect carries over, I think.
No data. Say on the boat this time.
No way. I never actually got on the boat last time. I was trying to demonstrate that if you want to, you can jump on those little windows and you can clip into the boat anyways, even if it's leaving.
You can also like clip into the front of it and it pushes you. If you do it right.
Yeah. But my favorite one is jumping on the back part because it just looks like you're standing in the air.
Oh, for any new viewers on the stream, if you can, I'd really appreciate if you could leave a follow. I'll definitely be planning on streaming more. Well, streaming every weekend whenever we're raiding. Not so sure about weekdays. I play a lot on weekdays too, but it's pretty boring stuff. I mostly just like tank for gold, tank dungeons for gold, or just do like Sulfuron carries, LBRS carries, Scarlet Monastery carries, Stockades carries. But they're really boring, you know. It's just like in out, clear. It's monotonous. I don't think people would get too much excitement out of it. Plus, not like the most like, don't really have the most exciting chatter to give mid game.
Can anyone do +4 to chest?
Nope, hopefully we get it eventually.
Yeah, I don't think we have it in the guild.
We haven't been really lucky with patterns. Turns out it wasn't Dark Dress for patterns. We'll need a new UID next week.
What I do?
You weren't a good seed for patterns.
Hey, whoa! But I got other good stuff.
We need to farm some good seed.
I know where you guys can do that. Wink, wink.
Monsanto.
Yes.
I thought we got a pretty good seed. We got Drill Wars and Rage Blade and a Hammer too. Pretty rare. They're all pretty rare drops.
True.
And we got a lot more BOEs this week as well.
You're welcome.
Yeah, allegedly, like the random number generator for the loot and rates is determined by the GUID of the players. The GUID of the first player that enters the raid and it initializes the instance on the server side. Since like
everybody that's on
since like in software, it's like there's no true random. It's like you can only get the illusion of random in the sense that like with a arbitrary number of samples, you'll eventually like have an even distribution of numbers in the range given.
But as I said that, I lost.
And with that, you just need a seed to initialize that random number generator. So like for example, if you use the same seed to initialize a random number generator, if you do it twice, you'll get the same number sequences. But if you use different seeds, you'll get pretty different number sequences. Or whatever output you want from the random number generator. It'd be interesting though if people did more research on how loot's determined though. Maybe it might get to the point where it's sort of like how in speedruns they do RNG manipulation, or in WoW Classic we might be able to do that. I think with sufficient time and evidence and data, it might be possible. It's like the GUID of players doesn't change, I believe. Like it's created as soon as they're created in the character creator, in the game client, and sent to the server. Yeah, stay tuned. We are heading to Onyxia to pay her a visit. I don't really need any loot for her except for the backpack. And I always like to joke that the Onyxia had backpacks a main spec upgrade for me because I need to make room for my symbols.
Anybody need summons?
But actually, I didn't burn through so many symbols tonight, since I guess we killed things faster. So there wasn't as much time for me to spam as much. But I mean, it didn't really affect my threat generation though. Just means that we had shorter fights. Because we usually don't have as because usually we didn't have as much DPS.
That'll give us a little break before PWL.
Shui. Oh, thanks for tuning into the stream. Do Prot Paladins need defense cap? I mean, do Fury Prot Warriors need defense cap?
We're gonna clash with intuitions, right?
Not really. Not necessarily. They don't need defense cap, and if you go for defense cap, you'll probably end up gimping some of your other stats like stamina, mana regeneration, intellect, armor, and stuff. I mean, it definitely helps though. Overall, having a fairly good amount of defense, like at least 60 to 80 for raids, because you're at least reducing the crit chance against yourself, which is the main thing you want out of defense. It makes your healing more predictable for healers. I would say if you're just starting out, if you're just progressing on raids, I would go for more defense since your healers are learning the fights. They're not as used to like dealing with like the mechanics and stuff. But I guess as your guild gets into gets into farming status for a raid or whatever, and healers already know what to do. They're good. They know what they're doing. They have to act together. Then you can afford to like use less defense, go more spell power heavy, or something else, maybe high avoidance, like dodge, parry, block. And you can at least count on your healers that if you do get crit, they'll catch up immediately. But definitely do have at least 60 to 80 defense. But after that, it's mostly up to you. And based on what you think about your guild. And if they can keep up. For Blackwing Lair though, it's like definitely like when we're doing progression, I'm definitely gonna do my best to prioritize mitigation. I'm hoping on the fact that Blessing Spam will help me out a lot for it. I mean, for Blackwing Lair though, it's really the bosses aren't really necessarily the most challenging part. The trash in Blackwing Lair can also be really tough. Especially with the Wormguard captains and stuff like that. It's something that's really overlooked in Blackwing Lair.
And then trade back the remaining.
That the trash has just as much of a reputation as Veilstrass, Cro-Magus, Nefarian. But yeah, I guess to answer your question, do Prot Paladins need defense cap? Not really, but it helps getting close to it. Especially if you're taking a lot of VATs too. Because like for example, if you get crit 8 times in a row by like 8 ads attacking you, your heals probably won't be able to keep up with that. Although that's very unlikely, especially if you have Redoubt up and Holy Shield. But like also remember, like you can use consumables to help you out with improving your threat table. Like Elixir of Greater Agility, which the 25 agility is equivalent to 1.25 dodge. And Blessing of Kings, that's an extra 0.10% dodge right there. And then you also have your Superior Defense Potion for some more armor, which improves your physical mitigation.
I think we've got enough to start trash. Move up if you.
And since not everyone was here when we did it during the week, we figured out that we can have stuns just unlock the trash and have all the melee.
Yeah, I gotta remove the south. Yeah, always remember, it's like if you're tanking, make sure to keep an eye for the south debuff on you and click it off. Same thing for warrior tanks and bear tanks.
I think it's on DR by now. I heard 2 of them overlap at the poles.
I think there's some add-ons so that automatically can remove south for you if you enable that toggle. Don't really know any add-ons that can do it right now. But I remember on private servers I used an add-on that did that.
Gonna have to pull this one back a bit.
Mages, please rebuff AI.
A few of us were outside summoning.
Okay.
Ah, shoot. Got the extra.
Your line of sight out there.
Let me get a stun out on this guy. I really wish I had recorded the Onyxia fight I did a few weeks ago, in which I joined an Onyxia pug. And I was able to tank her fully for both phases 1 and 3. Because I guess I got lucky, or I just was really good on keeping track of my threat and timing it right after the fireballs. Okay, thanks for the link, Holy Frog. I'll definitely check it out once I'm done with raid. Oh, that's actually pretty smart. So it's like compatible for both like warriors and paladins. Because remember, there's like lots of add-ons which only work or assume you're a warrior tank. So it's actually pretty cool that it checks if you have a shield. So I guess it also leaves room for like shaman tanks too. Although not to be a shit or anything, but it's like shaman tanks are a little bit memeier than paladin tanks at this point. Who knows though, maybe they'll have their breakthrough discovery. I mean, the threat generation abilities though are pretty interesting from what I've read in guides. And from what I saw like in some videos of like shaman's raid tanking. It's like they can dish out pretty good threat, but they don't really have as much like of the mana regeneration tools as paladins have with wisdom. Oh really? Shoot, I'm gonna have to check that guy out. Cause like there's so many like things that carry over between tanking classes that can be useful to learn. Like does his skilled CPS need to slow down to keep up with him, or can he just like stay ahead of the DPS? Because like you can have any class tank, but it's like it's a matter of like if the DPS can keep up, if they have to slow down for it.
You are going to DPS very, very slowly.
There was a border in my path.
Oh what?
I hit Seal the Crusader there.
Sorry, I saw ready on the thing. I thought you were.
Yeah, my badge ready, but I got back to my computer. I didn't really look at it.
Yeah, she spawns a warder on the back when.
Not bad.
Okay, DPS can start.
Now hit it very hard. And
I want to build some thread to start though for phase 2, so I at least have like a decent cushion of thread. Because like 50% of 10,000 is like 5,000, which is better than like 50% of 5,000, which is 2,500. So that means I can like get fireball multiple times and still have a fairly high amount of thread during phase 2. Which is like what I told my guild to do. Strategy is to like have the warriors like tank go savage on thread on phase 1.
Fast.
So that way they can get fireball multiple times and still maybe stay high up on the threat table. Since we have lots of ranged DPS tonight though, I feel like she's gonna go down quickly. So it won't be as much of an issue.
Whelps! Left side! Even side! Many whelps! Now handle it!
I'm gonna move them a little bit to the center so the AoE casters can get it.
Just hit you with a fireball. I'm gonna try to get in and then get some smacks.
Oh crap, she's about to land. Need to spam like crazy. Did not anticipate the AoE DPS being that high.
Beware.
Okay, she saw me. Caught her. Hell yeah. I know what the dragon's like.
You are going to DPS very, very
What the
slowly.
heck?
For you.
Alright, that was beautiful, flawless execution right there. It's like I was lucky enough not to get fireball since like a threat on everybody else's threat tables was high enough. And that timed my threat generation pretty well. Threat ward on Ascalon, please. Or a fear ward.
Threat ward salvation.
Now hit it very hard.
Very nice.
And very fast.
Is there a reason we don't see Ascalon's threat on the media?
It's always that way for phase 3.
Yeah, even like Threat Lib Classic 2 doesn't do a good job of keeping it up, even though it does account for it. See, Ring of Binding, yeah. Frost Resistance,
Hey, enchant
that's
shield frost
interesting.
resistance.
It's not stats +4 on stats though.
Crushing record, by the way. We got her down way faster than ever before.
Oh yeah, that was one hell of a kill
Almost
though.
a minute faster than our previous record.
But I can't wait to
That
upload
was
this
like
kill
a
though on
perfect
YouTube.
phase 3 though.
Yeah, flawless. Yeah.
That's going best paladin in the world.
Yeah, I'm not gonna need on that ring. It's pretty garbage. I think no stamina.
Yes, please vote in the voting channel on Discord before you leave.
Voting for what?
The schedule. It's just a little easier to keep track of if you just click the thumbs up in the voting channel.
Tonsils, where you at, bud?
Far back, I'm running back. It's fine.
Confirm it's just Snake and Sasquatch, correct? That's it. Alright, last call.
I think I might do some dungeon pugs or some dungeons for guildies after this raid, so I can like play around with my new trinket.
Congrats, man.
I'm probably gonna swap it out for should I swap it out for Stormpike Insignia or the Onyxia trinket?
Okay, the add-on didn't track it. Mages.
Thanks for the link, by the way. Holy Frog. I'll check it out.
Congrats, Ryan.
Thank you.
Basically, we need infinite amounts so we can mental fires. I'm living in the present.
Any hunters need that sign you?
Live for today.
Yeah.
Congrats, Bigot.
How does that work, Zubo?
I'm just drinking.
Is that for that quest or what?
Yeah, it's for the quest. It's whoever needs it for the quest just needs to show interest.
So we win the Onyxia hide backpack.
Alright, I'll have you guys roll on it since both have.
Yeah, that might actually sell pretty well in the auction house. Not too sure exactly.
Nobody wants Ring of Binding or anything else? How about the head?
For the ring, I'll take it for resist if no one else can always come in handy.
Well, Enel's a tank, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely caught off guard this fight by how fast the range DPS was. But well, at least everything turned out well in the end. Probably should have kept better track of it, like her HP. I feel like if I wasn't paying attention, I would not been able to make enough thread in time. Oh, guys, what do you think I should do? Scholomance, Ubers, Stratholm.
See how it works and how the math is.
What do y'all want to? What do y'all want to see?
And so I'll send a video of a short explanation of it.
Yeah, I could do that too.
But I'm thinking with this footage from this Onyxia kill, what I'll do is I might do a voiceover for that fight to explain it for other protection paladins. I mean, it's a pretty fast kill though, so I don't know if I'll be able to like go over everything with that clip. But it definitely is a clean clip though, at least. I'll probably put together a script later for it. It just sucks that like the threat meter add-ons don't do that good job, that much of a good job with the threat tracking, even with the updated library. I'll probably have to get in touch with the guy who made it, see if we can figure out why. Or I'll just look into the source code later when I have time. Onyxia loot wise, I don't know if I want to go for Shard's Scale. It definitely is nice for mana regen, but already with like Wisdom, with Seal Wisdom and Judgment of Wisdom, I already get a pretty good thread as is. So I feel like I'm not really gonna get that much out of it. It's like 16 times 12. That's 144 plus 48.
You can roll off the
It's
bag for now,
192,
maybe.
I think.
Yeah, let's roll it back.
Yeah, 192 mana per minute, which is okay, but I wouldn't say it's like groundbreaking. Let me roll on this thing. Nope.
It's like ore thing.
No bag. One day. One day.
That sort of thing.
Congrats.
Thank you.
But yeah, raid's over, but I definitely do plan on tanking some
Can I have
dungeons.
somebody hold on to these blues for me?
I'm right here, Tiny.
Running out of bag space.
Oh, good.
Nobody wants Ring of Binding.
It's pretty garbage ring.
Yeah, I can use it for resist sets, but like Ascalon says, it's super garbage. The only thing I could see it useful for is the shadow resist set, and even then, greens might be better. You know what? Just do it. I forgot about green rings being a thing.
Oh my god. Veracity Librams have gone up in price.
Yep. And when its Blackwing layer comes out, they're gonna go even higher.
Oh, not a much of a repair bill.
What's that? What one up?
Ooh, Scholomance. Alright, yeah, I'm down for Scholo.
The Agility Libram.
Yeah.
I don't know where to get him to drop.
Blackrock Depths.
Alright, melee, just Damus, and you know, you guys just roll on it.
Oh, Ayer's still here too. He can roll on it.
Congrats.
Congrats, dude.
It drops pretty often.
Drops every time.
Never drops. I don't know what you're talking about. Onyxia doesn't have a head.
Alright,
It'd be really funny if there's a Chromagus quest like that and he dropped 2 heads every.
See, Shui
It was
asked,
a random number between 1 and 3.
is Malenstar's Defender from Ragnaros a better shield than Drillbore's Disc?
My bag somewhere.
And I think it's mostly like it'll vary on lots of things, but I would say for dungeons, Drillbore's Disc is objectively better in all definitions
Clear some bag space.
than Malenstar's Defender. And I can also like show the math too for it in my Paladin tank in this calculator. If you just show same builds with different shields, you'll definitely see like you'll get a lot more mitigation from Drillbore's Disc. Especially like for example with Drillbore's Disc, when I block, I absorb 96 damage usually.
If you guys have any questions, just let me know.
Oh shit, Shogur. Let's see. Y'all invite Shogur.
Is Gailey still around?
See here. So who do I want to invite? Gosh, it's like 4 people want to come in. Only 1 spot left. Don't want to let anybody down.
Fun.
No.
Let's see.
Yeah, just give me a sec, Pug. Gotta pass some stuff off to Tiny.
I think it's more the casters who want in for the wand.
It's easier. It'll take me.
All right, we got Rern.
He's still off those boots.
He's an MLG mage. All right, we got one hell of a group though.
Yeah.
We got Warlock, we got Mage, we got Big Dick Spellcleave. It's gonna be a fun run for sure. So make sure to stick around for that. Oh yeah, anyways, going back to the question on Malsor's Defender. So in my Paladin tankiness calculator, one of the parameters you can change is the incoming damage, or the base damage that the attacker does. And what I noticed is that like Drillbore's disc becomes increasingly better as the base damage of the auto attack is lower, because effectively as like your the base damage gets closer and closer to the block value of like your shield absorbs. The block effectively turns into like a 100% damage reduction, equivalent to a miss, a dodge, or a parry, where you take no damage from those.
I'll fly to Ironforge.
But as like the incoming damage increases more and more, so like against raid mobs and raid bosses, like let's say their base damage is 5,000, 10,000.
I mean, we're gonna
that's
have
the armor
split
mitigation.
people
It's
either way. We could just
2,500 or
fight.
something like that. You're gonna see like diminishing returns from that block value. I mean, it'll still help a lot though, especially like
Yeah, I was thinking we might.
especially if you're getting to the especially if like your avoidance, your attack table's getting to the point where you can remove crushing blows
You
partially
guys maybe
or
have
fully.
said this already, but are you thinking about we could do BWL during this time slot, Saturday, when everyone in the guild is used to running stuff, and then use the other time for the easier stuff where pugging was less.
But I'll definitely have to
That's
plug
what we're
that in
doing.
into
We're
my
using our regular raid
my
nights for
tankiness
BWL
calculator.
progression, and then until we have it on farm, we're relegating MC to a 3rd time slot.
But
We're just voting to figure out what that time slot is.
But I think it's possible that Malthor's Defender may be better than Drillbore's disc
Well, if I
against
come
like
up with
raid
any
bosses.
more brilliant ideas that you're already doing, I'll let you.
Because even if you're like blocking all the time with Holy Shield, it may be possible that one or like 0.5 to 1% increase in damage reduction from the armor from Drillbore's disc may be better than just that 4% block and the block value. I mean, for raid trash though, I'd say that Drillbore's disc is better, especially Holy Shield up.
Warrior trainer.
Although I can't say I'm 100% sure, but I'd say I'm 95%
Which
sure.
group is going where?
Based on just playing around a whole ton of time.
And Masher, I thought.
I'm in no group right now. What's going on?
Alright, I'm gonna jump Discord channels real
I'm
quick.
inviting.
Yo.
What's up? What's up?
Those runs are really nice, having a full raid comp.
Oh yeah, it felt really good finally having like a pretty stacked raid after a long while. It's like that winter was brutal. Sort of felt like our Valley Forge. Like lots of guilds I've raided with before, the winter has always been tough. Because people like leaving, holidays and stuff like that. Summers can also be pretty tough too because of vacations.
That's why you need a bench. You gotta have some bench.
Yeah, I guess it's like booking like an airliner, right? Gotta have some overflowing seats.
Yep. And I mean, honestly, that's
people getting angry because they're having to sit, blah blah blah.
It is gonna be pretty awesome solo.
Part of being in a raiding.
Yeah, it's not easy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you need folks like me that are there occasionally that can fill in those gaps, and then you need a core raid team that's at least 40 people, so that when the core raiders can't make it, the alternates can step.
You really only need 25 core raiders, and the other last 15 can be sort of interchangeable, in a sense. I think that's from my experience in like vanilla PvE servers.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't have just 15 alternates. You got to have closer to probably 30 so that they can just swap in and out.
Yeah, especially once you start hating like AK-40 and Nax, or sometimes you do need to like have some certain amount of certain classes.
Yep.
So it looks like the other group's doing
What can I do for you?
Can we 10-man it?
No.
See you around.
No, not Scholo.
Hey.
That'd be fun though.
It used to be, I believe, at one point it was kind of an entry level kind of raid at 10-man, but then I think they changed it.
Yeah, that was pretty disappointing.
When they gave everybody 1.12 gear and talents, you didn't need it as a 10-man anymore. People just kind of skip over it because tier 0's really bad.
I mean, tier 0.5 is still pretty nice though. Looks cool. Even though like it just swaps around the set bonus.
A year.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, the 0.5 set would be my like standing around an Ironforge set.
Unless you're a Paladin, in which case that's Judgment.
No, it's not Judgment. It's the let's see. There's Light Force, and then there's the forget the name of it. Let me see.
Like, if you're not wearing Judgment, full Judgment armor, walking around in Ironforge, you're missing out on one of the prettiest sets WoW's ever put in the game.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. And the Judgment set's pretty awesome for dungeons too, with all that spell power it packs. It's like I think the full set gives you like over 200 spell power.
That's really awesome.
Like you don't really need like lots of defense or avoidance or tankiness for dungeons. Plus it'll actually let me keep up with y'all. Yeah, like it really like the main thing is to let me keep up with y'all in dungeons. And still like have better spell power coefficients for abilities compared to paladins.
I have not done Scholomance in Classic before.
No, it's a fun dungeon.
I just did it this morning.
I did one last night, I believe. Do any of y'all have Dawn's Gambit, by the way?
Nope.
No. Don't even know what it is.
Oh, it's like an item from a really long quest chain. And you get that item, and what it does is... that room full of the students, with Vectus, it turns them onto skeletons and makes them easy to kill. And then you can kill Vectus easily.
Does our group have that, or do I need to go to EPL and pick?
We don't have that, but if you have it, you can bring it if you want.
Well, I mean, I'd have to go to EPL. It's up to you if you want. Like, I'd be 10 minutes to go grab it. It's your call.
Fly there and I can summon you.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, it's definitely something awesome to do.
I forget what it's like to have a warlock around.
It's like what I like to do in that room when Dawn's Gambits go off is like aggro them all, like activate in one spot to where you get aggro in all of them.
Gold from somebody to borrow it.
Like just kill like 50 skeletons at once or something like that.
I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna get my imp in a jar to scry out some stuff, and then I'm gonna need to waste 250 gold to buy all my mats to go to Diremont North to get my epic mount.
Hey Sugar, are you after the wand from Gandling?
If I can get it. They want 75 gold on the auction house for a plus 11 shadow spell damage wand, and I don't want to pay it.
When the quests, the class quests come out, there's a shadow power wand there. Oh wait, that's for priest though.
Yeah, the Warlock class quest is either a staff that looks like a scythe that is good looking but otherwise not up to par, or a trinket that is only good for PvP.
Huh. What's that thing doing there? Oh yeah, Vern. How long's the quest line, by the way, for Don's Gambit?
It's a long one. It starts. You have to go do shit in Winter Spring, and like there's about 5 or 6 steps to it.
Is that the one where you have to go to Arathi Highlands for Raz?
I did it on my mage so long ago I can't recall. I'm doing it on my priest, and there's one step where you have to go get cracked chillwind horns in Winter Spring, and then you have to go back to like the little goblin and burning steps. Like, and then she sends you off to do something.
Oh, I must be on a different one.
Let me see if the logs got uploaded yet for this raid. Okay, yeah, the logs are up. Nice. Gonna see how well are they on mitigation. I'll see if I can share the screen cap with y'all in a bit while we wait for the Don's Gambit thing to come in. Alright, let me 1 second. Let me go to OBS.
Yeah, so you do Broodling Essence into like a Fallout quest. Then you do Chillwind Horns, and you return to Tinky. Then you speak to her. Then you have to go into UBRS and freeze some eggs, and then you have to do it again. Then you bring the eggs to some dude in the Eastern Plaguelands, and then finally you get Don's Gambit. So it's about 10 different steps.
And you can only use the thing once. You have to get a new thing every time.
Yeah, like once you complete the quest line, you can always go back and ask for another item, but you have to go back in person to get it. Like in.
Okay, like Aqua Quintessence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like
Right,
for
so
Scholomance quest, it's like totally non-Scholomance.
Yeah. All right. Can I get us something back, or do you want me to fly?
Yeah, you got you.
We're working on it.
All right.
Alright, let me see if I can
Thank you very
scroll down
much.
a little bit.
Absolutely.
Don't know if I can do that or not.
I still have leftover water if
Nope.
anyone needs water.
That's a shame. Maybe another time.
Always take mage food.
I'll upload a screenshot of the melee damage mitigation though.
I don't even want to know how many shards I went through tonight.
Alright, well, let's get into action. This is where the real fun begins. Oh, Shui. Alright, Shui asked, do I use any core leather armor kits? And the answer is, yes, I do. I use it on my Deathbone gauntlets. Because, like, it gives me more mitigation or avoidance than plus 7 agility. Not by much, though, just a little bit. Just by a little bit, by 0.3%. 0.03%. Not including the crit reduction. Alright, let me set up the blessings. I'll pop some consumables too, just for fun. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna pally bomb this guy.
Good?
Yep, you're all good. There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, what did I do with my major mana potions? There we go. Yeah, I'm just being cheap on mana right now. I think I'm going to switch to Flurry Axe though for the speed. Really does help with the Adjustment of Wisdom mana regeneration. Lacrosse is great for raids, yeah. But I prefer Flurry Axe for dungeons. Just because of its raw speed. Do y'all need deeds?
Not me.
I don't have that quest yet. I have the Mirror Song quest.
I need the deeds. I thought I might. I didn't remember.
Oh, yeah, we can go ahead and clear for the deeds.
Can you share the deeds quest with me? Whoever has it.
Yeah, definitely for Scholomance. I like to really use line of sight to help me with the caster packs.
Okay.
To try and stop them from casting on me.
I have you at 200%.
That's odd.
Oh yeah, but for any of you guys in the Prot Paladin Discord, keep reminding me to update my stupid Paladin God Wowhead. I keep on forgetting about not getting around to it. I definitely need to like get it deployed, the update deployed, before Blackwing Lair releases.
Alright.
And there goes all my mana. Yeah, DPS is so big right now. Don't really have to worry too much about losing aggro on these guys. It's mostly just for like the melee ads. Alright, the deed's on the table. To the back. Yeah, try and hug the wall so you don't grab the ghost patrol.
It's up where Spawny went. It's like up over here, Shaw. Like back in there.
Okay, that's South Shore. Am I just blind?
The other 3 are throughout the rest of the dungeon. It'll take the full clear to get the other 3. We'll point them out.
Thanks.
So deep.
I am.
So I did Scholo earlier today with another Paladin. It was fairly safe, but they were pulling so slow. This is so much better.
Yeah, I happen to know the Paladin's name, by the way. I might know them.
Colette?
Doesn't ring a bell, sorry.
Nice person. Just took almost 2 hours to do Scholomance run.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's quite a while. How often do y'all wipe, if any?
We had one partial wipe.
Oh, nice. It's not that bad.
No, it went really well. Just slow.
Yeah, I guess it's also like that we're a guild run, you know, and we're all stacked.
Yeah, that's true.
Except for Spawny.
Whoa, 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 hey. I'm a couple levels higher than last time.
I remember we had that mage who blinked in the middle of a pack twice.
Yeah, I'm not blinking into mobs.
That was like one of the worst mages I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. It was like comically hilarious.
I do have a blood if no one else does.
Yeah, go ahead and pop it whenever.
Alright, I'm just gonna get
Oh wait for Remy. Wait for Remy. Alright, we're good. We can drink during the roleplay.
Did they change the icon for all dark runes, or do the dark runes from here just look different?
Oh, demonic runes look different.
Oh, that's right. Demonic versus dark.
Yeah, demonics are BOP, dark runes are tradable. Demonics are definitely great to farm though. Yeah, for this guy I like to use Holy Shield rank 3. This guy hits pretty hard for Scholomance bosses. Yeah, I always like to pull this back just to stay safe.
Does defense make such a... Is that worth it, the shoulders?
I have stockades, pauldrons.
Those are the PoE roadmap?
Yep. Yeah, I got them for free actually from this priest we used to have in the guild at the start. We actually it dropped during the Furore quest line in the last quest. Yeah, it's pretty awesome though getting it so early, considering it like it still sells really high. I'm gonna pull these guys back around the corner. Yeah, for these bulls though, I always go with frost protection, and I have the priest put shadow protection on me, since these guys cast kind of cold, frost bolts and stuff a bunch on me. Can I get shadow protection, please? Thank you.
Yeah, just yell at me if it falls off again.
Oh no, my hammer missed. I may as well burn through my mana potions, since I have lots of leftover from this raid. Yeah, y'all think I can do a big pull?
I don't know, with me, I don't know. What are we at DPS? 56. See, we're gone up. We went from 10 to 50, man. We're making progress.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
Moving on up.
Alright, I'll pull him back around the corner again. Oh yeah, an add-on I really recommend for tanks to get is Click, because you can like keybind spells to your some of your mouse buttons. Like for example, I have like my mouse 4 button on the side of my mouse, mapped for Blessing of Protection, so I can instantly like set it up on like a healer or something, or DPS, which I've lost aggro on. Okay, so Shuer just asked, Shui just asked, do Prot Paladins use Dark Runes on raid bosses? And my answer to that is, I will definitely suggest having Dark Runes for raid bosses, just in case, you know? It's just like any other class that uses mana. You always want to have as many like emergency sources of mana as possible. Where it's mana potions or something like that. Because you never know when you're gonna have to like use up a lot of mana or not. But definitely for progression though, I would suggest having Dark Runes or Demonic Runes, which you can farm in Felwood from the Sagers up in like a Jade Fire Camp. But yeah, like you can do raids and stuff, and dungeon stuff without mana potions and runes, but like if you really want to push it and make sure you can stay competitive, I would say it's like with any other class, bring your A game, bring your consumables, bring whatever's necessary to succeed. Yeah, for this pack I really hated. It's like I try and have to line of sight them, so they come to me and they stack on my consecration.
I've got patrol polyed.
Oh yeah, but just be careful though using Dark Runes as a tank in the middle of a fight. Especially if you're tanking like a really hard hitting boss. Because if you use it at the wrong time, you might accidentally end up killing yourself. Which is probably something you don't want to happen as a tank.
Look at you with your new helmet. How goofy it looks.
Yeah, I wonder. Like, I saw that Arcanist one drop, and well, that one's like best in slot for the phase, and I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so if you're gonna pop a rune,
gone for
definitely make sure you're at high health, or your healers are healing you quickly
I was surprised to see healing.
before you pop it.
Yeah, because I looked at
If you have slow healers, I would probably hold off on it.
Have it ice. Like, there was at least 3 other people who were, well, 3 of us in total that were rocking the Crimson Felt.
I was just laughing because when I came to my first raid, Millennia got the tier 2 Warlock pants, and I was left as the next in line for them. And I was just amazed because we had 2 new Warlocks and 2 tier 2 pants dropped, and now I am again the only Warlock in the guild without tier 2 pants.
Yeah, but they were here last week too.
Oh, I know. Like, the system's working. That's fine. It's just still pretty funny to me.
But so, do we know who wears the pants around the house?
Oh, my wife. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get your pants soon, though. I wouldn't sweat it.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. There were quite a few fights where I was able to post top Warlock meter, so it's not like it's going to make my DPS suddenly skyrocket. It's not a huge upgrade over tier 1. It's just beneficial to have if you're going to go into Blackwing Lair and start getting other tier 2.
Yeah, that's true. Are you improved Shadowbolt spec?
Oh, if there's a Warlock in the raid that isn't improved Shadowbolt spec, we have to deal with that. That is one of the mandatory talents. I'm pretty sure all of our Warlocks are spec'd properly, or at least reasonably. Except Corey.
Yeah. Yeah, I sort of wish like the Warlocks got the Boomy group instead of the Mages for some stuff. Because the Warlocks definitely benefit a lot from the extra crit for their improved Shadow Bolts.
Especially on Shazzrah, where Mages should be doing decursing, and our DPS should be better than they.
I remember when I used to play as a Boomy on the private servers, like all the caster groups would fight over me because like the Warlocks won the chicken, the Mages won the chicken for their Ignites.
Oh, once we get to the point where you've got fire spec and you can start rolling ignites, that changes the math a little bit. But the improved Shadow Bolt is such a big DPS deal for Warlocks that we really should be running more Warlocks in that group than.
You have to keep it up, right?
Yeah, to keep that buff up. I mean, for the raid purposes, it makes sense to put your best gear DPS in with that, you know, especially if there's more hit rating going around, but...
Yeah, hit rating's not common around MC.
No, there's no gear. There's like, you can have at most like plus 3% hit. There's really nothing going on.
Oh man, the fight for Netherian's tier is going to be cutthroat.
Is there a deed in here?
Yes.
Yeah, there it is. I knew there was one, I just didn't know where it was.
Yeah, it's on the table there, Spawny, if you haven't got it yet. Oh, you got it, never mind.
I got mine.
Yeah, just letting the Warlock and Mage drink, and we're good to go. It's pretty funny though. It's like not having to drink as much as the casters. Since like Paladin things were like notoriously known for like having to sit and drink. I mean, you still have to sit and drink a whole bunch. It's just not as often as before, especially when it's like fairly light pulls. And plus the parry haste when I'm taking multiple ads makes it like so that I get more Judgment of Wisdom procs, which inherently improves like my mana regeneration during fights. Oh man, I got a big one here. I'm gonna put him around the corner. Yeah, I didn't position myself too well on that. That was fairly sloppy. Alright, we're good on mana. Just gotta make sure my back position against the wall so I don't get thrown off into the pits of despair.
No, we're actually going to run into a problem now that we've got a full 40-man raid and we're running a lot of warlocks, in that we're going to start hitting the debuff limit count, and things are going to start
We
getting pushed
already are.
off. It's not too bad as of like tonight, but we will need to be careful. Like Serpent Sting was up a couple of times, and eventually like we won't be able to cast Corruption as warlocks. It's gonna get a little rough.
So those warrior deep wounds.
What do you think about having Judgment of Wisdom on bosses? Since it takes up a debuff slot.
It should
I
be
really
like,
appreciate it.
Yeah.
like there's a list of what your 16 debuffs should be, and I'm pretty sure Light and Wisdom are on that list.
I wrote one up a while ago. I don't know how long ago it was.
Oh yeah, Dread. I don't really like to. I don't really dispel myself
Got it all
on those Whelpling
written
thingies,
out, but basically
since
there
like
should only be like one corruption
since it
up
stacks
and
up so
running to
much,
corrupt.
I feel like I'm just
Yeah.
wasting mana. And plus, the debuff
There's a
expires
lot
after
of
like
deep
20
wounds,
seconds.
There's a lot of that stuff that's just like we're gonna have to pare it down.
Deep Wounds just gets pushed off though, so that's not a big deal.
Could we clear this room so that we have more chances for sketch?
Oh yeah, sure.
There you go.
What is that for?
Enchantment from Dire Maul. It's for +8 spell power, right?
Yeah, can I take it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are these 360 cleaves or just forward?
I think they're 360 cleaves. Well, it's like I think they aim for like the next closest target. Actually, not sure exactly.
Oh yeah, they hit behind.
I think you just go for the second closest target as well. Sort of like a hateful strike from Patchwork. Do you need any more skins of Shadow?
Yeah, I need 2 more.
Alright, yeah, we'll kill a few more. Remy, go ahead and shackle Star when I pull Rattlegore.
Okay.
Oh man, that was like a really early knockback. Alright, yeah, it's turning a little bit chaotic. I think we'll pull through. There we go. I think the threat drop is like 50% or 25%, not too sure which one. It's definitely a lot less than the Doctor's threat reduction from his ability. Alright, make sure to loot the key.
Got it.
Give me exorcism. Exorcism.
I need a wand that isn't fire damage.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull multiple of those skelly guys. Spawns, I'm not responsible if you die. Actually, I'll put on Devotion Aura so you don't get hit as much. Yeah, holy shit, it's awesome against these guys. For the thread and stuff. Yeah, chugging along. I'm gonna grab another one. I'm actually trying to see if my friend Spawns is gonna get killed by these guys' cleaves. Just for kicks. Actually, nah, I don't want him to die. I'm not that evil yet. Hey, Dre, what's the name of the add-on? I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, I'll definitely check out the add-on. If you give me a link or like the actual name of the add-on. It's like I know the add-on exists. I'm just too lazy to get around to it. Alright, gonna grab the last guy. Nice. That was a perfectly timed hammer throw. Okay, thanks for the name, Dread. I'll download it later. Let me see actually, like, I guess details in tracking the threat from the essence of the pure flame. Guess that sucks. Yeah, stay on the green carpet. I'm just gonna pull the ads up here.
Magic carpet ride time?
Mm-hmm. Spawns, focus on the tall zombie guys.
Alright.
So I'll go 1 CR for 1 mana. Just don't AoE while I'm bubbled though, or else they'll get aggro. Kamehameha! Or y'all can go nuts.
Oh my god, I keep getting netted.
Oh my god.
Run, Ascalon.
I
run.
can't, I'm webbed, I'm webbed.
Shit.
Sorry, Spawny.
Worse. Those are fake tears, fake.
But yeah, the room's clear though, we can go through the door. Damn, it feels good to be a paladin. Just true realizes so many things. Oh, let's see, Shui asked, does Holy Wrath build threat while you still have the bubble on? I just learned this just from experience with all this stuff. There's like if you have bubble on and you go in and nobody else does, so that you're the only one on the threat table, then while you're bubbled, you're still building threat, but it's like you're just on a sort of pseudo temporary threat table. But then it's like once the bubble expires, it moves all that threat back.
Got the Ravager, we're good.
All that threat back into the regular threat table. So it's like you sort of like once you're back in after your bubble expires, all that threat generated during the bubble goes back to the main threat table. It's added on or something like that in my opinion. I'll go ahead and pop Dawn's Gambit here. Actually, this will be fun. Yeah, I love doing this room like this.
The magical cube.
I gotcha.
Why didn't he turn into a skelly?
Oh shoot! Yeah, kill that guy. Kill that ad ASAP.
That was weird.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before. Must have been a glitch or something. Oh, my Righteous Fury expired. A little embarrassing. Let me go ahead and pull Marduk. Marducky. Killer Ducky. What a guy. I think this guy dropped like a shadow necklace. I've never seen it drop though, actually.
I actually saw it yesterday. And of course I wasn't on my priest.
Is it better for warlocks or for shadow priests?
It's good for either.
Oh yeah, back to the bubble thingy about threat and stuff like that. If my caster friends had stepped and started AoEing while I was bubbled, they would have gone to the aggro immediately, even though I was building threat. Because the ads stick to the they prioritize the main threat table, not the temporary bubble table. My opinion. At least that's how I picture it.
Ideally.
Okay.
So that's why I told you to stay back in the green carpet until my bubble expired. Sorry, I was trying to pull the other pack. Yeah, y'all can AoE. Yeah, you want to stun the Necromancers if you can. Those are the ads that do the Shadow Volleys. Makes it a little bit easier on the healers to not have to put up with those.
I got banished. They don't want to see my awesome power. Oh, there we go, see?
How many dark runes do I have so far? Just one. Better than nothing, I guess. I usually sell my dark runes though, just to make some gold for the arcane crystals. Like just a few days ago, I had like over 3,000 gold, but then I spent it all on arcane crystals and arcanite bars. And I'm just a third of the way through now. Just a third of the way through. So I got a lot more gold farming ahead of me.
I envision Spawny just running towards their boss.
Okay,
What a champ!
I'm brought a friend, guys.
Cherry's fire playing in the background.
After this, I'm gonna let my imp out of a jar, so that'll take a minute. I don't think it'll start a fight though.
Oh, are you doing your Warlock Mount quest? Oh yeah, the next deed's here, where Shelger's at. So yeah, after this comes my favorite room in the dungeon.
Okay, that was fun.
Oh, I thought we had to kill the imp or something. Oh well.
That's Dire Maul North. Get to summon a special boss there, I think. Never done it before, we'll see.
Oh, I thought that was Direwall West.
It may be. I have never done it. I'll find out after I find
I've done it with
gold.
someone else.
Yeah, I've done it several times for Warlocks. Paladin tank definitely trivializes the fight a whole lot. Alright, just stay outside the room. I'm gonna bubble pull these guys. Once I'm out the room, y'all can start AoEing. Yeah, put on my Briarwood Reed and stuff. Get ready, and in we go. I try and drop my consecration first before bubbling. Try and have them soak the entire thing. Okay, now it's time to run out. Alright, y'all can start AoEing at the door. And for my main source of mana regeneration, I just use the boss. And I just drop the consecration as they go. Oh yeah, don't stay too close to the ads though, or else they'll explode on you and kill you. Yeah, easy peasy. Yeah, I don't let the reanimated corpses hit me since they just do nature damage. I don't really have much nature protection. Oh, no problem, Shui. I'm always more than glad to answer any questions you give me. Always more than glad.
Oh, hell yes.
Nice. Those are like pre-raid biz, right? We're close to it?
I have no idea, but I see everybody wearing them.
Nice. I know there's also the leather boots, which also give attack power. I think those are also pretty popular. Or it's gloves, I think.
Everything's an upgrade to me right now.
Gotta watch out for the poison blast from these guys. At least they don't get webbed here. Nice, that was very cool. Yeah. Yeah, since I don't have taunt, just nuke this boss down. Actually, just give me like 1 or 2 seconds for threat first. And after that, y'all can nuke. Spawns, actually, if you want, you can taunt if I lose aggro, just in case.
Okay.
At the very least, though, Holy Shield rank 3 gives me lots of threat at the start. But I did get CC at the start. Which sucks.
He's a fast little booger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the kill went really well, actually. Usually at least one person dies on this fight for me. So yeah, that was definitely a very, very smooth kill. Even with
how
high
do you burn
DPS.
these bodies again?
You just smack them. They should be clickable.
Oh, I
These
thought it was...
bracers have 1 more intellect and 2 more stamina than what I'm wearing, so I'm gonna need them. But I feel really dirty doing it.
Are you going for the defense bonus on those cuffs?
Damn straight.
Heck yeah.
Beats the hell out of the set bonus for tier 1.
I'm just gonna pull all these guys into a corner.
Did we miss some plague hatchlings, or are there more coming?
Yeah, what do you mean? Like Skins of Shadow?
No, like I only got 16 out of 20 on that quest.
He needs the or like the stupid.
The dragon welcome thing.
Oh yeah, we can kill some on the way out when we're done.
Need 4 more to finish that quest off.
I got a little scared there for a second. They all AoE'd at once.
Dang.
Whoa, that's actually worth a lot, I think, on the auction house.
Yeah, I'm seeing it as about 100 or 120 gold.
Nice.
Congrats.
Congrats.
It's a good payday right there.
I'll give you 1 gold and 25 silver.
I got the constellation green.
GG.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
It's pretty good too.
Congrats. defense set bonus time.
Okay, so Shui asked, how much stamina is better than one defense stat, assuming your stats were already well-rounded? I think that question I can't really give you a good answer on. Like, I can't give you a straight answer on that. Because they both... I mean, they're both essential to tanking, but at the same time they control two entirely different things. Defense is for mitigation and avoidance, and defense is just like your overall pool of health. It's like they definitely go hand in hand with one another. It's like if you're like extremely tanky, have lots of mitigation and avoidance, but have little health, you're not going to be taking lots of damage, but there's always a chance that you get crit, and that's really when HP matters and stuff like that. The way I see HP though is just like, it gives more time for your healers to react. It gives your healers like more of a cushion.
Who do you want us on first?
Guards, ads. Decurs, please. Still try and move y'all out of the Shadow Aura.
Hey, we got the pattern.
The +4 stats?
No, the Supreme Power Flask.
Ah, nice.
You... Boo.
Wrong group, ha.
He leaves.
Now you're gloating. Yeah, he's gloating. Yeah, I have all 3 flask recipes, by the way. Titan, Sizzle, Wisdom, and Supreme Power. If you'll ever need flasks made.
If I can ever get any Black Lotus.
Good luck with that. There's 10,000 people on this server, and the system was only designed for like 2,000 people.
Oh, really? Shoot.
Well, that. I mean, you talk about the spawn rates and what was originally around.
Celestine is back.
Single shard. That's a. I bet they upped the respawn rate on everything though, just to make that.
When do you think they might do that though? After Blackwing Lair as a hot fix patch?
No, I'm betting they did that at launch. I bet the respawn rates on nodes and various things are higher than they were in actual class vanilla. Just to account for the fact that there's so many more people on this server than there would have been on a classic server.
I sure hope so.
It does not appear that they adjusted that.
Yeah, so Dita popped in here, like they're actually giving me that pattern.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Be kind of neat to be able to make those for my maid when I need them.
First round free on you? What?
Maybe if you at least give me the Black Lotus.
I have like 1 in my bank.
Yeah, for these guys, I try and avoid their immolates when they start their immolate. Completely forgot about that though. At least her buddy Remy was on point with the heals.
What is the Ichor of Undeath used for?
I usually just vendor it. I don't even. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to Google it to see if there actually is a purpose for it or not.
I mean, it's in white. There should be some recipe that uses it, but it's probably worth
Time to die, Ascalon. Shit. Shit.
Dang it. You should have
Oh,
just.
there's a skin of shadow back here. What the hell?
You didn't know that?
Did not. I never knew there was one hidden back here.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
you guys don't know that?
No, it's like just a random node you can pick.
Time to die, bastard.
It's always there. Yeah, so every Scholo you can at least get one skin.
That's pretty nice of them.
Die.
No.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Denied one after another.
I know, it's just a roller coaster.
Yeah, so where's the skin? Like,
It's like right here. It's like a little, yeah. Yeah, so I was gonna say, do you guys know it's there? I just assumed you knew, but
I never knew. Yeah, never been back here. Hey, Sugar, get your skin.
I don't need it.
Or no, sorry, Rim.
Yeah,
right?
let Rim have it.
Woo. Just
That'll be
need
10
one more.
gold.
Yeah, we're running towards the end here. I think I'll end the stream after this kill. Just hope the healer doesn't get teleported. Okay, it's just spawned. Yeah, we're all good. Man, it's just not your day.
It's not.
Time to die. I guess this is what they mean by world.
Oh my god, I keep missing.
Oh yeah, let's kill those web links at the earlier in the dungeon.
Sure.
Do I need to kill my way out of here, or is it just gonna fade eventually?
No, you need to fight yourself out to get the gate to open.
Yeah, while you're going up the stairs here into the hallway, watch out for the packs on the sides. Oh man, he rolled a 1 on that helm.
No.
Alright. And here's the whelps.
Whelps, left side, many whelps. Handle it. I only need 4 if there's a way to pull them without getting all of them.
I may as well. We have the AoE.
Of 20. Thank you much.
Yep, no biggie. Can I get an Iron Forge portal, please?
Yep. Oh, there's a healthy dragon scale on this one. That's Argent Dawn, free Argent Dawn rep. Alright, I guess we'll launch it. I'll drop a port right here.
I didn't see it. Like it wasn't showing up for me.
It should be. I'm pretty sure everyone can loot it. I don't think it's individual loot. Maybe
I
it is.
can't see it.
Okay. I always thought it would have been a group option.
Today's your lucky day.
Alright, I think that's enough dungeon tanking for tonight. I'm gonna get some rest. Thanks everyone for tuning into the stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. Alright, have a good night.